Yes. Oh, are we all here?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
Trevor back or?
Oh, didn't
Yeah,
really
Trevor's.
Never mind.
Trevor's.
Sorry.
Here.
Oh.
I'm
you
here.
are?
False start.
Okay.
I'm just eating, so I don't like people to see me eating. So.
I'll give everyone their bullets.
Give me back my bullets.
In
Put
our
'em
last,
back where they belong. Sorry.
in our last adventure, the party, along with the Vikings, set out for the Temple of the Kraken. On the way, their boats were attacked by fishmen, which they fought off, taking some scrapes along the way. Upon arriving at the temple, they faced, I think it'd be fair to call them a horde of cultists and fishmen.
Yep.
Also, the sniper Judecca and Dahlia Black. And the party and the Vikings the Vikings, they got decimated. There's only about 3 Vikings left. But the party were holding their own. Definitely taking damage, but dishing out damage as well. McCoy tried to charge a cultist, and that brought him into the path of Dahlia. McCoy tried to charge a cultist when he was already at negative health, having somehow made the roll to stay on his feet and keep going, but Dahlia Black...
I didn't need to roll it at -2 because... Anyway, sorry.
Well, still, it was the defense roll of 0 when Dahlia Black shot him in the head that was the real clincher.
Yay.
Never works well.
This kind of brought them into a rage. Tiffany actually got the final shot on Judecca, and Oliver took out Dahlia Black with an incredible long-range shot.
Well done. Golf clap from over here. Golf clap.
The party, again, with what surviving Vikings, ventured deeper into the Kraken's temple.
Okay. So
the party's technically split, so hopefully this doesn't stay for too long, but...
We split up? What fool came up with that plan?
Well, your boat is lost, and... Yeah. It's more like the people who are here got ahead of everyone else, so they're going to have...
Oh, I see.
Just a brief time before everyone else catches up.
Okay, all right.
So here we are in the Kraken's temple. You should be able to see this now.
Not quite.
I would ask...
Oh, wait, never mind. On the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
I would ask if
there it is.
we left a sign for the other group to follow behind so they don't get lost and have to take the time to explore, and they can just catch up with us.
The sign is probably blood trail.
Yeah, we'll just leave a blood trail.
You did leave a pile of bodies. Just like a lot of corpses.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As long as it's obvious.
Yeah, we'll arrange a number of them to
Get an arrow.
with our arms pointed in our direction. Yes. Hold on.
Yeah, somebody has some weird music going
Choir
on.
music going on. Catholic
Yeah, that
choir
music's
music.
very distorted and not at all pleasant.
Well, maybe that's the whole point.
Well,
I think what's
So
happening...
who's in the
just
map?
to let you know. The way
who's
it's
in the
coming
map?
through, it's not
It
pleasant.
might be because you're getting it through my computer instead of it coming through the Roll20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be it. Yeah.
Is it just Catholic chanting, saying Amen? Or are they praying to something else?
It is actually the Hymn of the Faith from Final Fantasy X.
Ah.
Okay. So it looks. I'm trying to recognize the icon. So it looks like it's Tiffany, Don, and
Oliver.
Okay. All right.
McCoy.
Just cheeking.
So you guys have arrived in this room, and I'm just going to have you all roll initiative because
course.
Just because.
No particular reason. That was a really bad
Yep.
initiative.
No, it's nice and
Well-
average.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Can't possibly be with the fact that we're gonna fight something. Oh, that's
It
pretty
looks
decent.
like it was. It looks like it was secreted, but secreted from what?
And their average on their initiative is
Ooh.
not that, because I clicked on the wrong creature. And
I think I did clarify last time that I would have wanted to load all of my guns.
yes, all of your guns
Okay.
are loaded. I remember that point being made.
no more not having bullets in the gun, right? She's learned her lesson.
I don't want to make a repeat of what happened on our very first campaign.
Now Don has Slim's Tommy gun slung over his shoulder, but he's got his actually he's got some Bolt in his hand too, because he needs his briefcase to be carried, so he can't really use the Tommy gun. So he's got the
Okay.
38 special, which is topped off, I guess. It's back to 6. Special thanks to poor
Yeah,
Slim.
you have both my weapons, yeah. Guess
Oh,
you
I-
lost your gun in the river.
in the water.
That's right. Don lost a gun because he did not succeed on the jumping across the stones to get into the temple.
Well, you're
I knew
certainly
I
not
would
getting.
fail.
You're certainly not getting the security deposit back on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you can't like drop your fists in the water and lose them.
No.
And just get
And,
this.
and hence you see the wisdom. You gain
All right.
wisdom.
So you guys have emerged into this room. There are, in fact, fishmen here.
We just like storm in and like Captain America with the briefcase in front and go pow pow pow?
You can certainly try.
When it's your turn.
Which
Well, he
it
goes
is.
first, so
Oh, Don, you're the one who rolled
Oh, I
five.
thought Tiffany had
Damn.
a 5.
Surprisingly,
me.
yeah,
Oh.
I rolled 5 out
Oh.
of 6.
Oh,
so
okay.
so yeah, I will do so. You know that shot of Captain America running in with the
I
shield
know the
in
one you're
front?
talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah,
except
yeah.
it's slightly less
You just
charismatic with this briefcase in front.
Oh,
So-
maybe you should paint the star on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the guy on the right, and
Okay.
let's do it. 5.
Good roll. Good roll.
And they take the average on their defense. So this guy here, he said,
Yeah, right guy.
would help if I had my. Alright. Alright. Yeah, you hit him. And next up is Tiffany.
Tiffany would like to shoot at the same guy, because he seems like there's like a better shot at him versus him. So I will go ahead and I will use my revolver and take a shot.
Okay. You said same guy?
Yes.
Go for it.
And that.
6.
Yes.
So yeah, that guy goes down in a hail of bullets right in the first turn.
Beautiful.
And now it's-
Beautiful.
And now it's Oliver's turn.
Alright, I'm going to move there. Do I see any more of what's behind the Fog of War?
Okay.
Sure, you
I
can
think
see a
that's
tiny bit
walls.
when you look back there.
I should probably point out the reason I'm going guns blazing is because my friend got killed by these guys, and everything's all or nothing in this last battle.
And if you notice, I gave you an extra bullet for it.
Oh, awesome.
You're,
not in your gun.
pulling a
but-
Coulson. You're pulling a Coulson, is what you're saying.
Precisely.
So, do I see anything more of the
Yeah, I revealed another square. There's another guy behind the last one you saw.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna fire at this guy then.
Okay. You don't really have a good angle on him from where you're standing.
That's why I wanted to see if there was anything like here that was.
Oh no, that's a wall.
That is a wall. Oh, okay. So these are walls and not just things I can't see. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'll just move to there. That'll give me cover too. Okay.
Okay. And from there, since you're right next to the wall, I suppose you could lean out and take a shot if you wanted to.
That's the idea.
Would I have had to move to get a good shot? Because there's the Viking in front of me.
I mean,
if I could shoot like past him, it's just
I'm gonna
the
say
nuances.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can kind of coordinate things to shoot past it. Like you
Okay.
can. All right. So.
That's
Next
5 for Ollie.
up. Yeah, next up is Arik, the Viking leader. And he's pretty much only got one move, which is to run at things and hit them with a Dane axe.
I hack it with hit my axe.
And it connects.
Yes, it does. And I'm gonna
So-
take out the dead fishman because,
Otherwise,
gonna-
it gets crowded.
yeah.
Squelch, squelch.
but I'm sure Uncle Zheng will have a very good idea of where he's headed.
Oh yeah. All I gotta do is follow the gunshots. You people are so loud.
Yeah, it's by design.
It's so you can
Come
find us
find
because
us.
you're so slow.
You got some creeping up behind you too.
Hey, I'm dawdling as fast as I can.
Oh, I have a feeling that you have your own story we're about to find out.
Yes, I had some very nice cup of tea.
So,
That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
Arik takes average plus. Average is 3, and his defense is.
We're surrounded.
Target rich
Alright.
environment.
Arik takes some damage because he's having to fend off multiple of these things. And then the Vikings also kind of run in and do a little damage, trying to keep the ones coming from behind you from swarming you. Dawn, you're up next.
Can I look both straight ahead and then also to the left where Arik is and kind of see which direction makes the most sense for me to go? Like, where does the next batch of
So Arik is up here, and he's got 3 on him.
Oh shoot, I thought this was Arik, sorry.
Below you, there's a Viking, and he's blocking the one that you can see behind him. And then there's 2 over here, and a Viking's fighting 1.
Yeah, I'm figuring this is probably the direction of wherever they're like the next ritual or whatever the summoning they're trying to do. So I'm gonna keep pressing forwards. I would like to take a shot at him. If I get up close to him, do I get the bonus for shooting?
Yes, you
point
do.
blank? So I'm gonna just keep advancing and get all up in his business and shoot again.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one. So this is a +2.
Plus,
Yes.
Crack.
Damn.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I would say you're saving up with the dice rolls now, but that means you got to get all the bad die rolls when we get up to the boss.
Well, that will be
That'll
that'll be where you come in.
Tiffany is next.
If that fishman is not dead, she wants to do the same, shoot the same guy. She learned from her last mistake, and she's going to help gang up on the people we're going after. So,
Noted.
yeah, let's go ahead and take a shot at it with the Browning.
The Browning is mounted to a plane. That
Sorry,
is
not the
nowhere
Browning,
near you.
but it's
Hold
Yeah,
on.
sorry.
Good try.
I meant the Smith and Wesson. I think I rolled for the.
You rolled
yeah,
the
I rolled for the
Browning.
wrong one. Sorry. Sorry.
It's like, I wish I had a plane-mounted machine gun.
I rolled better
don't.
anyways.
I'm suddenly had this image of Tiffany with the Gatling gun from Predator.
Yes.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Yes. Tiffany has gone full Ripley at this point and is just the biggest gun she can find.
There you go.
Sorry,
Oh my
wrong gun.
lord.
Oliver.
Oliver is going to move 4 south and fire at this guy.
Okay.
And...
Oh no.
Okay.
Aw.
Don't you have a revolver, Ollie?
I do. That's what I do. And that's what I failed miserably at.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you just said Colt, so.
Yeah, it's a Colt M1911. I think you
Oh.
got one too, don't you?
Oh, that's a semi-automatic though. I was imagining a dirty hairy gun. I always have imagined the big 44 Magnum, just one shot, one kill.
That's true.
No, this is a double tap in here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Arik is doing the thing that he does.
And what he does isn't very pretty.
Nor is it very successful.
Yeah, well. Uh-oh.
Alright, so first attack is on Dawn, second attack is on Oliver.
Now, can I use my Dawn's briefcase as a +2 to my defense? As a
Yes.
shield? Okay, so I roll defense +2. Actually, if it has 2 in the box next to the defense, do I need to put the modifier in? Or does that count as a situation?
I think it's
modifier?
in there because so you don't need to put the modifier in.
Okay.
I think that's why we put that in there.
Right. Okay, well, let's see.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's rolling
it's-
7 dice.
Yeah, it's in there. That's right. So that's 3 on how many? So I take 1 point?
4. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll subtract a lethal. Claws are lethal, right?
Yes. So the injured Viking down here gets slashed and goes down.
Yeah.
And now we cut back to the last room you guys were in. Zheng and 2 Vikings that were in his boat have finally made it and are following the trail of corpses.
Okay.
You guys come upon, kind of laid more ceremonially alongside the Vikings that fell. The Vikings and McCoy have been laid ceremonially, whereas the others are just kind of left where they fell. So, Zheng, you have stumbled upon them.
Okay, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the map. So I don't know
Oh,
if you...
because I deleted that map, and
Oh, okay.
this is not a situation where you need.
Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty darn obvious from the sounds of gunshots where the action is, so I will indicate to my companions, with hand gestures, since they obviously do not speak English,
Sure.
or the true language, Chinese, Mandarin. So I will indicate that that's where we need to go, and we'll head in that direction. So
As you and
we're
the
trying to catch
Vikings,
up.
as you and the Vikings move away from the bodies, you hear a sound behind you. A gasp for air, like McCoy. You suddenly wake up. There are corpses to either side of you. There are corpses to either side of you, but you seem to have awoken.
Got this raging headache.
Yeah, that's true. There's corpse to the left of you, dead guys to the right, and here you are stuck in the middle with goo.
Yeah.
You have
So yeah, you wake up and you probably see Zheng like walking away from you.
And we hear the gasp. We turn around. Okay.
It's like, oh, what in the hell did I drink last night? Wait.
I will. Can I roll a medicine to see what his condition is?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Ta 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 ti ta.
Fate worse than death.
I rolled a 2. Obviously, I'm in fine form with the dice roller tonight.
So, you try to do the basics, like you feel his forehead. He doesn't feel warm. He feels actually a little cold. You check for a pulse. You can't really find one.
That is interesting. You have returned to us, but not fully.
Make a
What is your name?
perception-
What
Make a
is your name?
perception check as well, either
Okay.
Zheng or McCoy.
Okay, all right.
Or linguistics if you have it.
Oh, what?
Or linguistics if you have it. I'll let you do it.
No, I have no linguistics, so I will do perception.
Okay.
2 again.
McCoy, do you want to roll as well?
Yeah, all of mine is a max of 4, so well, let's do linguistics. Just
Okay.
Nope.
Never mind.
Yeah, we're obviously not in the sharp. We're sharp as a sack of wet mice tonight. Basically, one of the things he does is the classic. What is your name? How many fingers am I holding up? What is the airspeed
President.
velocity of a coconut-laden sparrow?
an African or European? Oh, sorry.
Good. You are truly back. You do not seem to be in full health, though. Can you move?
I don't know. It's like,
You seem to
where's my
move
Tommy
fine.
gun?
You seem to move just fine. Your wounds seem to have closed up. It's not pretty, like you have, where you had wounds, you now have, big, swollen scars.
You wouldn't have perhaps received some sort of medical care from Germans, have you? Or drank some strange potion?
Not that I know of. The last thing I know is running at some guy, and it all goes black from there.
Yeah, because if I remember right, it was. It's been a while. It was Ollie who got the arm back, right?
Yeah, he's getting scaly now too.
Right. I remember that. So McCoy, you weren't the subject of Nazi experimentation, but still, you are obviously enjoying some sort of benefit. So, he helps you up. Assuming you're able to stand up.
Yeah, since
It seems the gods have decided that it's not time for you to leave this mortal coil yet.
And McCoy, you feel like an impulse to head in the direction of the gunfire, and if you wish to resist it, you need to make a willpower check.
No, the only thing that I possibly, since I don't see any guns, it's like on my body since
Sorry.
they looted my body. Yeah, well,
Yes. It was seen you were left for dead, and your gear has been reapportioned.
if anything, I'd possibly try to grab one of the weapons of the Vikings. It's like, yeah, I know I have
One
a
of the weapons
switchblade.
of the Vikings or one of the weapons of the dead cultists? Because the dead cultists have guns.
Oh, there you go. Grab a gun.
Yeah, I'll grab a gun, I guess.
All right. Make a. Do you have investigation?
Actually, I do. It's not that great, but yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
nothing.
I'll roll it, and it's like if I can't see them, it's like I said. That's why I was thinking the Vikings might have something
Sure.
easier to.
You do.
3 actually.
Yeah, you
There you go.
find a rifle. It does 3L damage, holds 5 bullets on one of the dead cultists.
There you go.
And
It
if you,
seems to be a need for you. You can carry your crutch.
and if you also want to grab one from the Vikings, they have arming swords. They do 3L damage, or hand axes that do 2L, depending on which one you're looting.
In the mood.
The arming sword sounds something.
Well, we achieved nothing by remaining here.
All right.
Let us rejoin our Confederates.
Okay.
So we start heading in that direction.
Yep.
I will let McCoy lead.
Yeah, I think if you don't, I sort of go to the lead because I think I'm pretty.
And Jeff and Nestor, give me initiative rolls. You don't have to click your token. I'll
Okay.
do it manually.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me.
I was going to say I don't see my.
character sheet up. Yeah. That is crap. Wow. Yeah, the dice really loves me tonight.
Oof.
You have displeased RN Jesus.
Yes. I have angered the dice gods.
All right.
I need to burn some M&Ms and sacrifice.
Top of the turn order. Dawn.
Okay, being all up close to it and it just getting scratched, I'm gonna swing my briefcase and try to clock him on the head.
Okay. Make a
All right.
melee attack.
He's all just combat right now, all angry and
Sure.
it's 4.
Nice.
It doesn't need to do as much as a bullet, but it's not
You don't
enough.
run out either.
All right. Next up, we have Tiffany.
I don't have a briefcase I can like hit people with, so I'm gonna use a bullet. But this time I'll use my revolver and not the Browning.
Sure.
Sad.
Yeah, it wasn't as good.
All right. Oliver.
So my foe has conveniently moved into point blank range, so I'm going to fire.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. McCoy, you have just arrived on the scene.
Oh, there you are.
Are my urges going away of going further,
From where
or
you are, your impulse is pulling you north.
okay? If I'm not going to resist my urges, so I'll run up here and hack at this guy with the sword because it's like it's getting in my way from getting where I want to go.
Okay.
And I'm doing the toll attack since.
And you guys suddenly see
Oh wait, I can't do it.
McCoy seemingly back from the dead.
Yeah, I'm utterly shocked.
Well, I guess
running
I'd be charging. Yeah.
Yeah, running up,
He-
screaming like a madman.
Well, yeah. Who knows how I'm screaming, but 6.
Nice.
Okay. Well.
Well.
Yeah. You know how to make an entrance.
Doesn't he always?
He also knows how to make an exit.
Yeah, so McCoy comes charging in, kills the one Dawn's been fighting with an arming sword.
Another nice squelchy noise.
It makes dying fishman noises.
Left on the ground.
Yes, the stench of codfish oil is thick in the air.
Okay.
You want to live forever? Oh.
Art comes around behind this one and gives it a nice thwack with his Dane axe.
That was a beautiful
Thwackety
thwack.
thwack. Thwackety thwack. Don't talk back.
All right, so these attacks. First one is going to be on Tiffany, Oliver, and then the ones that are on NPCs. I'll just take the average.
Tiffany.
So Tiffany, Oliver.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. It was nice knowing you, Tiffany.
She only took one.
I
Yeah.
rolled one. What
Yeah.
was the
2.
The
attack?
attack on
for
you
me?
is 2.
Okay. So
Oh,
one.
okay.
That was
Lethal?
lucky.
Oliver, however, takes 3 because the attack on him was
Yep.
4.
That's not right. Somebody else was doing it while I was doing it.
I was not.
All right, my keyboard. It was my keyboard then. This is the keyboard my child uses for school, so
I just changed the batteries, so.
no. I need to clean the keyboard is what I need to do.
You.
Because I got really dead really, really fast.
Viking is going to fall back, try to be defensive. And Zheng, you have arrived on the scene.
Okay. Put me on the map. Put me in, coach.
I just had to remember that I was in GM. I had to be in GM lair to move you out of GM lair.
Ah, there we are.
Oh, and tonight. Yay! More of
Yes.
them.
Zheng arrives with the remaining Viking warriors.
Okay. All right. So, so that seems pretty obvious. Let me know when. Can I act? Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I had you guys roll initiative, so I could have you show up on your actual turns.
Ah, there I am. There we go. So I will calmly walk up to this Gilman right there,
Sure.
and I will attack it. And depending on what I roll, I will describe the effect.
Sounds good.
All right. So it is a full brawl. Okay.
Alright, and that one has already been hit once this turn. So you hit it pretty hard. It's not down, but it's close.
Okay. So essentially, he runs up, dodges beneath one of its swiping claws, thrusts his fingers forward so they're inserted into the gills of the fishman, and you hear him call out, "Fisherman hooks the grouper!" Bam! And just he literally slams the thing's head into his knee.
I think you earned a bullet for that. Which, in any other context, that would sound like a horrible thing to tell someone.
Give me back my bullets. All right. So
Alright.
that was me. And I assume the 2 Vikings will get to move when they get to move.
Yeah, they'll get to move on the next turn for the Vikings. They were just going to show up after the last player.
Got it.
So, Dawn, you're up next.
So, Dawn, having been engaged in this fight with the fishman, is getting ready to either shoot or club or do whatever he needs to. And then all of a sudden a sword chops him down and he looks over and sees Slim of all people. Dawn screams and falls down.
That is beautiful.
Fair enough, and
I think he'll see Uncle
reacting
Zheng.
believably to the corpse of a friend showing up with a sword.
Yeah,
At least fighting in your defense.
I think he's going to just see Uncle Zheng kind of grabbing the fishman who was about to come attack me from behind. And I'll just, from the ground, shoot at it and try to finish it off.
Okay.
And this is his 3rd out of 6 shots in the revolver.
Alright, so Zheng slams the fishman's head into his knee. As the fishman rights itself, Dawn gets one right in the back of its head. Shoots up, and as it rights its head, the bullet's there to meet it.
Can I also
Nicely done.
get up with my movement too to rectify this?
On your next turn.
Okay. Well, from there, I'm
I
just gonna
gave
shout.
you a bullet for the reaction, so.
Okay. Well, I will stay down and I'll just say, "How?"
All right, Tiffany and then Oliver.
Tiffany, she doesn't see any bad guys around her, but I'm gonna roll a perception because I'm pretty sure I see Uncle Zheng there. No, I see Uncle Zheng.
Yeah,
You know,
good
You
guy.
got right by the
At
the
this
lizard
point, I look at Uncle Zheng and I go, I don't know what medicine you used, but I swear he was dead.
I claim no credit. There are forces beyond our knowledge at work here. I'd say do not look at the preferred equine in its dental apparatuses.
Yeah, he was dead.
Well, he seems very much alive,
Or
or
at least mobile.
mostly.
Can
He's
I
not
like?
fully dead.
Can I like?
He may be
Can I like
mostly
roll a
dead, but he's a
medicine
little bit
check on
alive.
him as he's like trying to do stuff with it?
You can roll a medicine check, but
It's not like he's standing still for you to do it.
go
Yeah,
ahead
that's
and-
true.
You can, however, I will let you roll an intelligence check to see if you realize something.
Intelligence.
You do.
Straight intelligence.
Yep.
Oh
It'd be
God!
very hard for you to not pick up
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
this.
say.
Doesn't that double your stats though?
Yeah, you take. Well, you just click it. You just click it.
Yeah.
And automatically does. the
At this
dice.
point, Tiffany is, that whole thing about having gone through the doorway to hell. Like, if you're in hell, that's where you'd expect a dead guy to be.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
I don't know if
wasn't
you're
a saint.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to go back with us.
Like, dead gangster, where else would you find him but hell?
That's true.
Like that South Park episode where it's like, Saddam Hussein, but we killed you. Yeah, where do you expect me to go? Detroit? This is hell.
Anyway, I look around and it. Oh, can I do how dead is this guy over here?
You could possibly medicine him.
Can I do that? Can I go there and medicine him? Medicine, because they seem somewhat helpful.
Yeah.
3.
He tried his best to hold the line. You're able to patch up the worst of it, and it looks like he is not in fact dead, but you also probably wouldn't want to take him into any more fights because he's not that far off.
Okay. Well,
But at least he ain't dead.
that's still good. I have a moral obligation to help the people who are helping me fight.
Sure. Oliver, you're up next.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to fire at this guy because he's ticking me
Okay.
off. Point blank. So I'm going to add 1. Another 6.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Please tell me he's dead.
He is. So yeah, as he's coming at you with his claws, you kind of, what was that line from? You're putting your handicap to good use. You deflect his claws with your scale arm, and shoot him with your other one. Keep thinking of that scene in Gargoyles where Owen has the stone fist and he just decks a guy, and then it's like, well, Owen, you're putting your handicap to good use. McCoy.
Targeting, total attack, whatever you want to say, at this guy in front of me. He's in the way. It's
Okay.
why can't people just get out of my way? Yeah, he
Oh, jeez.
probably. Yeah, I was gonna say the Viking got 6 last time, so
Yeah.
I imagine you don't even you're not trained with swords. You're just berserkering chops.
Hassan chop.
Oh, we got the druid statue. And the last remaining gill man is going to fall back. So we are out of combat order if we want to be.
I am following right behind McCoy.
Can I do a perception on all of the soldiers? I wanted to ask. I think I was gonna try to do a medicine check on the other Vikings to see if they were also dead.
The ones that came with Zheng are completely healthy.
Uh-huh.
The one that got knocked down, this one's taken some injuries during this fight, but has not been down.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out of her because as you guys begin advancing, Arik he looks to McCoy and he says some words. If someone would like to make a linguistics check to see
Those
if they
who
can
have it?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll try.
I was going to say, and the
I'd be happy
Romance
to
and
if you-
Germanic languages don't help.
4.
You do pick out a word. Tiffany picks out a word that seems to have special emphasis. He's speaking in Old Norse, which is not something anyone in the party speaks.
Uh-huh.
But the word is Draugr.
Oh no.
People, time's a wasting. We need to go on.
Do I know what Draugr means?
You get the sense it's not a good thing that he's calling McCoy.
Slim, how are you here? We saw you were shot. I stand up and like unsling the Tommy gun and just kind of like hold it by the band, like the strap, and kind of try to pass it to you. Without really thinking, like, is this a good idea? Like, am I giving it?
Arik speaks this time in French, so those of you that speak French can understand him. We must await to stop the rise of the Kraken. But this man has become a Draugr. And the other, there's the mark of the fishman.
What's a Draugr?
Zombie.
He explains in French, it's basically the Viking version of a warrior zombie.
Yeah.
Well.
His goal is the same as ours.
Can I perception like look like if Slim's standing still enough? Can I like look him up and down and try to see if there's anything weird about him?
Besides not breathing.
Or would that be medicine?
He's pale. You can't really see his wounds because he's wearing clothes that cover most of them. I mean, not the actual wounds because the bullet holes in the wounds line up really well, but you know, they provide enough coverage that unless you actually examine, you're not going to see anything.
Okay. I will just pass the machine gun back to Slim, so you can take your Tommy gun back.
Oliver, I want you to make a perception check as well.
Who?
Oliver.
You. Oh.
All right. Oh, by the way, Tiffany, I down 3 hit points. I could use some medicine.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, because you're not trusting me with it, right?
Well, they weren't bullet
Oh,
holes, so
she
you
have
know
a better.
he seems pretty trustworthy. without
Oliver,
bullet.
as you're calling Tiffany over, you're kind of checking your own wounds. You notice that your entire regrown arm, like not just the regrown area, but like all the way up to the shoulder and beginning to cross the chest, is scales. You're also noticing some slight webbing between your fingers on that arm.
Oh, that's gonna make it hard to hold a gun.
Not enough that it interferes with holding a gun, just like barely, like not even up to the first knuckle.
Oh, okay.
Can
That's
I roll
on-
a medicine check on him along with the medicine? It also is a roll to see what's going on with his arm.
Sure.
Okay.
So Oliver feels 2 lethal wounds, and Tiffany.
Does that
Obviously, the scales are spreading. You
That-
don't know of any medical explanation for this. I mean, they seem to be spreading faster here.
I think I healed him past what he was actually healed, what he was damaged. Could I say that?
No, he was down 3. You healed him 2.
Oh, okay. He's down 3. I thought he was.
Also,
3.
you have a
visitor
trying to get your attention behind you.
Yes, she's just hiding and going to get her headphones. It's fine.
Oh, she was sneaking up on you.
I saw her.
Okay. So at this point, Ark is not comfortable having a Draugr and a semi-fishman at his back, so he's suggesting...
We'll gladly take point.
Yeah, I'll take the lead. You bother me. So
he's suggesting your people go north. His people are going to go around here and try to circle around and find an alternate route.
That's entirely fine.
This is acceptable, splitting the party.
yeah, Don, when you give me the Tommy gun, I give you the rifle that has the 5 bullets in it.
I will pass it to Uncle Zheng.
Or you can leave it, whatever.
Well, who will hold it like he was holding a snake? Like you?
I've got like this. My hands are full. Does it have a sling? I can throw it on my back if.
Yeah, I'm sure it has a sling.
At this point, anyone whose average perception is 3 or higher, you can hear from the north. You can hear the sound of chanting is getting much more intense.
I think
Did we have
now
that
would be a good
dynamite
time.
still?
Yeah, we need to move.
Yeah, to move. Yeah, I hear it.
No.
The chanting.
I was going to say, even without the hearing it, I think I'd be on the move regardless.
Yeah, and
McCoy, you have an impulse that's drawing you forward.
Yeah.
And I'm following right behind him.
And I'm not resisting it. It's like, yeah. It hasn't drawn me anywhere worse than where I had been, so,
Yeah. So, we head that direction.
Very nervously.
There's 6. That's half around or half
All right.
my...
Well, hold on. We're not in turn order at the moment, so put yourselves in, where you want to be in the revealed area, and then I'll...
We would be re-rolling initiative, right?
You will
when
not.
the time comes.
Actually, yes, you will.
Thank you, because I rolled like crap.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, let me just purge the initiative tracker. I will give you guys a chance to...
It's fun.
A chance for salvation.
Actually, I'm right behind McCoy.
Yeah. I don't want to be in front of him.
I can be... I just moved 6, so it's like that's why... So I can be at the choke point if that's what you want.
I'm going to try to hustle back up next to Slim as we're moving, like all at a fast pace, and I'm going to open my briefcase.
Uncle Zheng and Dawn are kind of dancing together or something.
And you're on a...
But I want
a statue.
I want to open my briefcase and pull out the extra Tommy gun drum mag and like try to pass it over because you're gonna need this.
I'm rather nervous. Like with my perception, I'm pretty sure he's, not coming back with us.
Because I have.
You see, Zheng is completely unperturbed, as if walking around with zombies was something he did on a regular basis. Only Tuesday.
Only in New Orleans,
Well, I mean, those are different. Those are Zuvembis. Different thing entirely.
All right. So
this one's a revenant.
Go ahead, click on your tokens, and roll your new initiative. It'll show up in the initiative tracker even if you can't see it yet.
Okay.
That was a much better initiative.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
4s and 5s.
What?
think we're gonna get the drop on these guys.
Uh-oh.
I think with that initiative, we should definitely get a drop on them. Like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, you guys get to go first, but I'm gonna let you make stealth rolls if you want to.
Well,
Wanna
there
bring
is this
guns
guy
blazing, you
there.
can, but if you wanna,
I'll roll stealth,
Sure.
even though my stealth
Well,
isn't that
we'll
good.
go in order, I guess, of the initiatives.
Hey, that wasn't
Yeah,
horrible.
I would recommend. I mean, the initiative works anyways. Ronko
Yeah.
Zheng can go first, right? Did you roll a 5?
Yeah, I wasn't the only one, though.
Yeah, there's.
Well,
I
if we
rolled a
roll
5.
five,
I'll let
too.
you. No, I
If
would
we-
let you go first.
yeah,
for
if
sure.
we get
I
to
would go behind you.
choose, you go take out the first guard stealthily if you can.
Hmm.
all right, yeah. So if anyone wants to stealth and do some recon before you fight, this is your chance.
Okay.
Can I-
What about this guy?
Oh, they are facing away from you. Sorry, I
Oh,
just didn't
okay.
flip the tokens.
Okay. All right.
I kind of want to. Is this a wall here?
Um,
Yes.
everything,
Wall.
everything over here, yeah, everything over here is wall.
Perfect. Okay. I just wasn't sure. They look like a doorway, kind of almost. I am not in position to do what I want to do. Can I reload a few of my bullets into my gun?
Yes. Any preparation you want to do before the battle, I'm letting you do it. So, I'm assuming all guns are reloaded. If you guys want to try to stealth, you can.
I don't think Don
Okay.
would think to reload the revolver.
I probably reloaded the top, through the drum and the Tommy gun, but right now it's like I'm pretty happy with the sword. It's doing well.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Well,
Well then, if we're heading in, Zheng, you're first up.
okay. So I will move
Out
up.
of all the five, I think everyone voted to let you go first. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will sneak up to this fishman and do the classic grab and drag him back into the alcove and set it up so that McCoy
so you-
can use a stabby stab.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I will
so you-
do the. Go ahead. Oh, what?
Oh no! So you're dragging them back to where you're at versus.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Can we all just go ham on him if it's successful?
All right.
I did
So-
4.
That is a. So that is a first of all a touch attack to see if you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And you do. Now it's in a post strength roll for the drag.
Uh-oh. That's going to be hard because I'm not
You
exactly
can,
very
you can
strong.
use your brawl to overcome. You can use your brawl against his strength.
Okay. All right.
And so I'll take the average on that, but yes, so Zheng drags him back into the room.
That's cool.
I got him pinned, so
Yeah. Dawn, you're up next.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the fishman grimace and just whack. Try to
Okay.
brain him with my briefcase.
Alright. I will give you a +2 bonus on this because he is.
I'll take it.
oh, ouch! You jogged him really good.
Yeah. Makes a satisfying thud. Like the sound of almost like the sound of a bouncing basketball. Like your briefcase is the floor, the basketball is his leathery hide.
No, okay. Donk.
If he doesn't look dead, and it is my turn next,
He does not in fact look dead.
I am going to kick him.
This will be
Good.
interesting.
My brawl is like
Yeah.
absolutely horrible. Do I get that +2 as well? Because I really could use it.
Sure.
Geek him. I geek him, sir. Hi-ya!
Wow, I rolled a max
And
damage on
he
that.
has a defense penalty from Dawn hitting him. So basically Dawn knocks him to the makes him slump in his briefcase, and Tiffany just comes up and starts like, yeah. I'm picturing the party like Rodney King, this fish man, out of existence.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful.
No. That was bad. That was a very bad taste, but it's still funny. Yes.
Nestor, you forget last time you were here, I asked if the tea you were trying to give them was Bill Cosby tea.
Oh yes, I remember that.
I'm entitled to one really cringy hot take joke per game.
Oh god. Anyway, so we have disposed of this fishman.
Yes.
So assumedly we can continue on. Who's next?
McCoy.
After McCoy. Not surprising.
Well, can I? Oh, sorry. Really quick, as the last part of my movement, can I get a grenade out? And a dynamite stick out.
Again, it's not. You don't have sticks. You have one bomb that's
Yeah.
5 sticks of dynamite all wired together.
It's a big one.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a really good opportunity to use it.
You never know. Yeah.
Dynamite and cultist is traditional, so yeah.
Yeah. You have
Can I-
demo, right?
Can I make an
I
out
do.
of character comment?
Okay, just
Or
check it.
maybe after the game.
Yeah, I just have this like, are you sure you put enough fuse on that thing? Sure.
My demolitions is great. The thing I'm worried about is the strength check I'm gonna have to do to throw it. That's
Yeah.
where I got blown up in the last game Adrian ran.
So same thing
It
with
wasn't
Adam.
me.
Like,
It wasn't me.
so Adam, you've told us about how grenades go in your games. The two times people have used grenades in mine, Becca's character has been caught in the fumble explosion. Both times.
One of the early games I played, it was being GM'd by actually the guy who made the original HEX character sheets, I believe was our GM.
Mhm.
And we were in this temple and someone used a dynamite bomb. And then after it was done, we looked it up to see the damage radius, and we realized that we took out like all of the support columns, and our injured characters were trying to limp away faster than the temple could collapse on us.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's more or less what I'm expecting to happen.
My character and another one made it out. I was killed by some kind of beast man.
All right.
It was a TPK.
So McCoy,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'll stealth in, or try to, and
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, you rolled a 4, so
Yeah,
That's a
Stealth.
really good stealth.
yeah. I'll get here and just go all out on this guy with the arming sword. Oh no! Actually, I'll get this one.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll do a total attack, or charge, or whichever one you want. It's the same difference, I think, for the.
Then you may.
Yeah.
Roll it.
In the middle of this trading.
No, something just sort of
Yeah,
bursts from between his ribs. Just... or are we doing the classic Marvel bit where the shirt tense so you don't see the blade?
Oh,
You know,
no.
the rope
This-
tense.
The sword erupts. So McCoy
Oh, yes.
comes up behind him, and the sword erupts out of his chest. McCoy grabs him by the shoulder and just runs him through.
Ow.
Oliver is next.
All right, Oliver is going to also basically follow McCoy. And let me do a stealth check first. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that was beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stealth is broken when you impale someone and they're all standing in a circle. They notice that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Really?
Do they,
Who,
oh, wait,
who
okay,
could
do
have
they
done
notice
this?
Do they notice me? Because if that, I was going to use my machete, but if they know I'm there, then it's time
no.
to for the pistol.
I mean, they notice McCoy, but I'll say you can get away with stealth this one round because
You
all
rolled so
odds are
well.
kind of on McCoy.
Yeah, they see this sword sticking out, and yeah, the trading stops for some strange reason.
It doesn't stop.
Oh no,
Nope.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use the pistol then, because we're not keeping any secrets anymore. So,
Okay.
and this is a point blank, so there's a +1, right?
Yes.
And that's a 6.
All right. So you guys kill 2 of the cultists.
We just
So you
opened a
said
can of
the
worms.
the chanting hasn't stopped?
No,
It
they keep
hasn't. The
chanting.
man leading it, which McCoy, you recognize him very well because you killed him
killed
the
him
last
once.
time you met.
I think the chanting is just short 2 voices, basically, but everyone else is receding.
Ooh, that's not good.
Magic. Ooh, I hate that
Ooh.
stuff.
Ouch.
Suddenly, a string of handkerchiefs erupt from his hands.
So I'm adding a second inherit to the character sheet to keep count on how many successes he's banked toward what he's working on.
Uh-oh.
Cultists are doing nothing because they are assisting.
This is bad
Gillmen,
news.
however, don't assist with magic. They assist with killing you. You specifically.
Oh, eat this.
Okay. Target-rich environment.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So
Turn-
first
it's
attack is going
time-
to be on Oliver. Second attack is going to be on McCoy.
Of course, I don't know what my health is. at this
You're at
point.
full health. You
Okay.
revived at full health.
Okay.
You both dodged those suckers.
Yeah, I think I took 1 point.
Well, it depends which gill
First
man
Mine
attack
was
attacked
the
was
you.
on
second.
Oliver. Second attack was on McCoy. So McCoy takes 1 point.
Oh, yes.
All right. Zheng is next.
Wait, how does that work? First
Top
gill
of
man
the-
attack with 2 successes against McCoy's 3.
No,
Against Oliver.
Oliver.
I rolled a 4 in
The
defense.
second one attacked with 4 against McCoy's 3.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, first attack was on Oliver. Second attack was on McCoy.
Okay, sorry, was reading the order wrong.
Yep.
Moving on. Who's
They
next?
just rolled their
You.
defenses in the opposite order.
Ah,
You are
okay.
next.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, look. Let's see. Where is it? Where is that thing? I always have a hard time finding it. Ah, never mind. I'm attacking this guy.
Okay.
So, go back to the character sheet, and boom. There we go.
All right.
Nice.
He takes the. You're getting a few punches. They don't seem to be doing too much, but
Yes.
they're connecting. You feel the
Yes, yeah.
transfer of force.
Yes.
Done.
So 1, 2.
And Zheng, your way is basically blocked by a melee. There's not a lot of room to maneuver past anyone when they're packed in that tightly.
Can I move anywhere else, or what?
You could-
can I
you
try
could
to
shoot
squeeze by
someone.
over to here? Or,
Get this guy fairly easy. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, you can shoot him.
I'll try to shoot him, especially since Uncle
Okay.
Zheng, you were fighting this guy, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, definitely. I will.
So it's a negative. It's a negative because they're shooting into a melee, but it's
Plus one.
positive because it's. So it's a -1 total.
Okay, that's fine.
You have style points. I made McCoy. You have style
You have many
points.
style points.
And if you
Die
can
with
put
style
on
points,
jerk, you,
please.
you shoot Uncle Zheng. So
Bang, 3.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not using a style point on this one. It's just a fish guy.
all right. Tiffany.
Tiffany is completely blocked. Can she? I don't think she can even squeeze through there.
Yeah.
Can she? Oh gosh, she wants to get her the thingy dynamite.
dynamite.
The dynamite. Yeah, she wants to get the dynamite out of her backpack and kind of
Okay.
make it easier to access, and a lighter as well, easier to access.
Click, click, click.
And
Headlights.
double check how the dynamite works, so in case I need to use it, I can do it very well.
Sure. And you've got enough of a fuse, you could set it and run. Or you could, I mean,
Light it closer to the stick.
yeah, whoever sets it is going to need to run pretty quickly. It's not that much fuse. Like you're
Okay.
you're not going to want to like light the fuse and watch. You're going to want to light the fuse and then put as
Okay.
much distance between you and the explosion as possible.
Or have someone
Okay.
throw it. That
Or have someone throw it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but my throw sucks. It'll be like, Uncle Zheng, throw this.
Strength of 3.
I'll throw it to wherever the artifact is. Make sure it's destroyed. Anyway,
Oh, that's a good point. I want the artifact. Never mind. Thank you for reminding me.
yeah. Yeah.
Actually, can I get to a spot where I can look in the room and roll a perception?
Yeah, if you
Around
get
the
right
room.
behind Dawn, you could,
Yeah.
or like over here, you could see kind of.
Yeah,
If you're
let's
up over here, then you could. Oh, hold on.
roll that in perception. Do I see like an artifact per se? Or...
You see artifact, like there's this creepy looking statue that is technically an artifact of historic and perhaps monetary value, but no, you don't see anything that looks like an object of power per se.
Terribly disappointed.
Nothing like Bertel technological.
Okay, and with that, kind of look and see how I want to. Okay, no, we're good. That's my turn.
Okay, McCoy.
okay. I'm wondering, can I? It's like from how the whole congestion is up here. Is there a way I can charge through them to get and attack him? It's like it all depends on how you want it.
Really, because if you were to go this way, this guy's blocking you. And if you go this way, this guy's blocking you. And there's columns.
That's why
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Like a move through? Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
I don't know if that
it's like
exists.
I really hate this guy. You know, it's I killed him once. You know,
Yeah.
so that's
Well, you could sort of move here, right? And just reach around
well,
the
I could
column.
move. Well,
Of
that's
course,
that's
you
what
get
he's saying. It's
clobbered
like
by
I can't get
people
through.
attack you.
Can you move up and just throw
So like
something?
move up to
or-
here and fire here.
No,
Are you
Like I
talking
said,
about like the end of Lady Hawk where he just throws the sword and impales the guy with it?
Ooh. Sweet.
that's not going to work well for me. No, that's fine. It was like I said. It's like if I could possibly make it, that's what I was going to do. Otherwise, I'll just move one and do my total charge, whatever.
Okay.
Might as well since I can't lose my defense from doing those things. So
Go ahead and make your attack.
8
Oh, jeez.
sushi.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing, you cleave it. You're
Fugu.
surprised that it's still standing, but it is.
Oh, really?
Really? Wow.
These guys are boss
Tougher.
level.
Tough.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's barely standing, but it is.
Well, it would probably be at least knocked back and stunned. With possibly, I don't know.
that is fair to say.
Okay.
Next up, Oliver.
Alright, Ollie is gonna move up 2 and fire point blank at this guy, and he's gonna put a stock point in.
Okay.
Because and fire.
And suddenly, a giant bullet falls from the sky.
Someone is writing on it, Dr. Strangelove style.
All right.
Yeah.
There's an 8.
Yeah, you shoot this one in the eye.
Mm.
There's not much of its face left, and yet, like, you shoot it in the eye, like, that whole side of its face has kind of ceased to be, but it's still technically standing.
Oh, that's.
I'm still standing.
Oh.
And I'm just hoping the guy that I thought gets knocked back so I can go after
All right,
the
next.
main guy. That's like I said, it's like that's my main goal is trying to kill him. Of course.
So they're still chanting, but they
No.
kind of close ranks to protect their master. Those closest to him, anyway. Some of the Gillmen are stunned. First attack is going to be on Zheng. Second attack is going to be on Oliver.
Okay. So I assume it's a claw swipe?
Yep. So 2 on Zheng, 4 on Oliver.
Okay.
Oliver is fine. Zheng is also fine.
Did you do what? 1 point of damage?
No,
No, it was
nothing.
With
two
the
on-
block-
it was
no,
2
no,
on
with-
Zheng,
No, 2 was Zheng, the 4 was me.
4 on
But-
Oliver.
Yeah, but doesn't your counterattack for next?
Yes, that's true. I do have
yeah.
a counterattack. So I actually do 1
1
point of
point.
damage on him.
Okay, then.
That's what I was saying.
Thank you. I forgot about that. Been a
And
while
it-
since I played.
And it's Zheng's turn. So Zheng, you kind of deflect its claw, hitting its arm to deflect it pretty hard, seeming to, wrench it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
Okay. And I will now follow through and try to basically break the arm. Hold on, see if I manage. Not with that roll. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't manage to do much with that.
Yep.
It's a very tough rule bugger. But
Done.
can I move? Before,
Yes.
can I move?
Yes, you can
Because
move.
I could try to move over here and still engage in combat with him.
No, because there's a column in the way and the fish creature in the way. That's.
I can't slip between them.
Mm,
Oh, okay, all right,
yeah, you'd have to go like around and.
okay, all right. Just trying to figure that there's some space there, but all right.
I don't like diagonal movement because I just find it easier to disallow.
Yeah, that's why I like using hex maps. Makes it a little easier to manage movement.
Yeah, I could definitely see the benefit of that if I didn't already have so many square grid maps.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are you moving or you're staying there?
Well, can I move here then?
Where?
Disengage?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, all right. That's what I'll do.
Okay, Dawn, you're up. The way into
Dawn.
the room is open, but it puts you between 2 fishmen.
I already shot at this guy once, and I know Tiffany needs to kind of get in too.
That's why I moved over there,
Yeah.
so you can move one up to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Even though, like, I was fighting him before, I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to try to shoot. And I've got still bullets left in my gun, but I don't want to I don't want to hit my ally. Ollie's just behind, so I'm gonna hit him with my briefcase instead. I think that's more what Don would do.
Yes.
Just gonna try to knock him down.
Sure.
It's 5.
Sweet.
Clunk.
Okay. Yeah, that does some damage. And now it's Tiffany's turn.
Tiffany.
So as this one's attacking Oliver, you come and hit it right in the back. It feels it, but not necessarily enough. And now it's Tiffany's turn.
Tiffany is got her dynamite and her gun. Pops over here. Do I get a +2 at diagonal? Do I get that?
I will give +2s. I have been giving +2s for diagonal. Or +1s, rather.
Oh, is it +1? Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna shoot this guy because,
Sure.
well, might as well step into the
Yeah,
room.
teach him that it's not okay to be a fishman.
No. I'm sorry, Oliver. Might have to do this to you in the future. There it is. Okay. And
Fish
a
Pride
+1. Submit. I do 6 damage to this fish person.
And he is no longer alive.
Excellent.
He's been unalived. We can't say the K word because of the censors.
1, 2. I think I still have more movement.
Well, once you attack, that ends your... Like, there's a special talent to move, attack, move again. and
Okay.
Yeah, I got it in the other game.
Okay. But yeah, that fishman goes down. And now
Yay.
it's McCoy's turn. Surrounded on all sides.
Well, that's why I asked you last turn. It's like, if I knocked him back, would he still be in that square?
Well,
Because
you stunned him.
okay, but I did knock him back with the 8. Okay, that's
Notice he didn't attack you. He was
okay.
stunned.
Yeah, well, but if he was knocked back, that's okay. If he's still in the way, I'll attack.
Yeah,
him
he's
again.
barely standing, so
Yeah.
you could take him out in the
Yeah.
next attack.
Total attack, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering where the Vikings. They're really slow.
6 more.
I think they just gave up on us.
All right, yeah, that fishman goes down. You've separated its head from the rest of it.
Yay, we have a football.
I suppose, when one really thinks about it, decapitation isn't the act of cutting off someone's head. It's the act of cutting off everything except their head.
There you go.
All right, Oliver, you're next.
Yeah.
All right, I have a
Move
question.
it over here. Yeah, but that's okay.
Do I have any possibility of moving through this fishman here? Is he
No.
completely blocking the way, or can I do a move through? I don't even know if such thing exists in this game, but
No, he's blocking the way.
all right. Well, obviously we're in a double tap situation, so
Sure.
Blam blam.
and we're gonna add 1 because it's blank, and there's a 6.
Ooh. You
I
hit him
rolled I
already.
should be making.
Yeah, you basically just blow him away. Like, shooting him in the eye didn't work, so you shoot him where his heart should be, and that seems to have sealed the deal.
Close enough.
Shoot
Of course,
him
he
in the
blew out
arms.
all his innards out the other side, but that's beside the point.
His innards are now his extrudes.
His intestines explode like obscene party streamers. I won't take credit for that. That was an old description from a game, but it surfaces once in a while.
I forget what it was from. But there was something where like the lawyer was saying, yes, there was an incident that caused the man's internal organs to become external, and that's when they call me.
Yay!
All right, are you gonna move it all, Oliver?
Yeah, you could
Oh, I
you
can?
attack, so you can
Yeah.
move. Yeah, you
You
attack.
shot
Yeah,
it.
you
You
can
can
move.
move now.
Huh.
The way is open.
As long
Alright,
as you don't
good.
move before you attack, I think is what it is, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here in the hopes of having some.
You can
So,
either move
cover.
before or after your
Yeah.
attack. It's
What you can't
Kind
do
of
is
sort of
move,
actually
attack,
more
move.
like here, kind of right behind this column here.
Okay. So which do you want to be here then? Using the column for cover? Or here? Okay.
Yeah, I want to use the column for cover, basically. I'm not quite sure where that
Alright.
would that work right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
coming for you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, It's like, where's the other guildman? Oh, there he is. He has a choice.
The cultists are still praying, but these ones fall back. The Gilman is going after. Well, Don hit it with a briefcase, so it's going after Don.
Yeah, I
I
figured.
will try to block with the briefcase as well.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Don defends, and it's Zheng's turn.
Zheng again? Ah, okay. So these cultists are stepping back, huh? Well,
Yeah.
they're still chanting, right?
They're still chanting. It's like they're trying to block anyone from going north.
Ah, well, then obviously we must disabuse them of this. So I will run up and see if I succeed in my attack, which of course is the important thing. No, I do not.
You do not.
That was not.
You slip on the wet floor. Like you go up for this kick, you slip, and it's all you can do to not land on your ass.
Yep.
Don.
Because.
Okay. Do I get attacked if I move away from him?
No.
There's no attacks of opportunity in this game.
See, I don't think that's what he would do, though. I think I am gonna do it since
You could move and attack and like leave the way open so Tiffany can shoot him too.
I'm gonna
Or attack then move. Yes.
I'm gonna attack then move because I'm gonna try to kill this guy. Since Ollie's no longer behind, I'm just gonna pull the trigger. Can I shoot with 2 bullets and do a I forget the combat action, but it's like a
It would
Flurry.
be an auto fire if
Auto-
your gun is capable
Oh,
of it.
I
don't
can't
think
then.
it
No,
is.
that's a
Rapid fire,
revolver.
yeah.
So I'll just shoot the once then. It's okay.
Okay.
I will put 2 style points into it because I want to one-shot him if I can. And then I'm
You're really
point.
one-shotting when you've already clubbed him with a briefcase.
It's only one shot. I'm also point blank, so that's a +4 to my attack, and I've got a pretty decent shooting now, so we'll try.
Don't jinx it. You got pretty good.
That was pretty
And
good.
his head explodes.
I've had 5, so now I should be at 3. So I'm going to then rush forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and start to climb the steps.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, then. Next up is Tiffany.
Tiffany is gonna go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the distance on guns?
50 for a revolver.
On the gun. Revolver, it's probably 50.
Yeah, revolver is 50.
Okay.
Rifle is 100. The Tommy gun's also 50. Shotguns
Okay.
are 25.
Let's just go 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I lost my character.
Yep. Hold on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot this cultist. Sorry.
Right behind the head. You just got an execution style. Just
Sorry,
heading in.
not sorry.
Okay.
You really should rethink your profession. Oh, +1 because of
Yes.
point blank? Okay. I almost did 2. So
He would be happy to rethink his profession if his brain were still in his head.
Yeah, really.
All right. McCoy.
Well, from the looks of things, I can't do a direct attack on this guy, correct?
Doesn't appear that way.
Okay.
These cultists are squishy though.
they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I'll-
So even if you were moved into that square, you still couldn't get him.
No, not with the sword, no. You need to be adjacent to someone to hit with a sword.
But could you do that with a gun?
Yeah, with a I mean, with a gun, you could shoot him from where he's standing, but he has
Yeah.
partial cover because there's men in the way.
All right.
That's fine. It's like, I'll just step over here and hack and slash this guy, pull attack, blah blah blah. Yeah, etc. etc.
And so on and so on.
Yeah. 5. Only 5.
All right. Well, he's still standing, but not.
Too
I mean,
well.
those white robes, they really show the
The blood.
and he's got a lot of it. Not as much as he had a couple seconds ago, but still. All
Let's
of
see.
it.
Maybe Ollie can
All right.
clear the way.
I'm gonna fire at this guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw a style point into it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. So cultists and leagues have a special ability called For the Master, which is when you target their leader, they can
Jump
take
away.
I'm just trying to see if that. I just need to double check. I know that applies to an attack that would be fatal. I'm double checking to see if they can take a non-fatal bullet. I'm going to rule that they can, just because. Just because, yeah, it's.
So we have some suicidal cultists, I see.
They're not suicidal. They're believers.
True believers.
Tiffany doesn't see the difference.
Potato. Yes.
No taters. The fishmen are raw and wriggling.
Alrighty then.
Style point for the GM.
No, we don't want to give his NPCs more style points. That seems like a bad idea. Can I, be...
I didn't say his NPCs. I said the
Oh.
GM gets style points for use. Daily.
All right. So yes, I'm just trying to see if there's anything special I have to do to his. And for some reason, the PDF is like not wanting to load.
No, does not want to. So obviously, whatever you want to do is not available.
No, it is. Like, hold on a second. I just remembered something.
Wait for it.
It's on the character sheet.
I've copied everything from the book into the character sheets. That's the whole reason I did that, so I don't have to keep.
Looking in the
Opening the
book.
book.
Within 5 feet, will attack me against any damage is delivered. Okay, it's just straight up damage. So, okay, we're good.
Mhm.
Any he's getting desperate. He is going to, in addition, so he still gets bonus from his allies. He's going to throw a couple style points into it.
See, no style points for the GM. You see what he's doing with them?
All right. Take it back.
And then he's going to draw an extra magical energy at the same time. And this cultist basically dies. Like, gets burned out from having too much magic. Every time he
Extract
draws
from
extra magical energy, it causes a cultist to die.
Yum num 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 num.
Alright. Cultists keep cultisting.
Yep.
Gillmen
Are dead.
are all dead. We can take them out of
Yes.
the turn order. We can take them out of the turn order. Uncle Zheng.
Okay. Since maybe this time I can actually hit a cultist. This is really, really embarrassing. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to make this guy unconscious. If I can find the character sheet, that is. There it is. Nope, not really.
It's okay. Lots of people cannot hit cultists.
Apparently not. So
Excuse me.
Dawn.
Don has one shot left in his revolver. And he's going to shoot that cultist with it.
Okay.
Which one?
The one right next to him in front of me.
Yep,
Straight up.
I see the one here.
So that's 5.
Alright, cultist goes down.
And then
Tiffany.
bites the dust. Doot, doot, doot. Sorry. It just came to my head.
No style points for you.
1,
yeah, no style point for you.
3. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Oh, I forgot to add the 1 extra dice for point blank. Do you know? Can you do the 1d1?
Yes.
I always suck at doing that. Oh, lame.
Alright. McCoy.
Okay, since there's an opening finally, I'm going to ignore the guy I just attacked,
Okay.
move around, and
Give him a big old smooch.
yeah,
Pucker up, baby. I'm coming home.
and total attack, try to cut him in two. And hell, since I've had a past history with this guy, I'm burning all my style because I'm just,
Oh, Jesus.
well,
Holy
Okay.
shit.
hey, if a Tommy gun didn't do it, maybe an axe or a sword will.
Whatever you gotta
it's-
Whatever you got to do, that's right.
So that's a total of 5 dice. $10.
Nice.
Quartermaster!
That is beautiful.
Lovely.
Cultist sacrifices himself for the master.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yep.
But
You know
no!
it's coming.
I could see the smile right before you did it too. Adam was
okay.
pleased.
It's like playing that card in Red Dragon Inn. The goddess protects me.
Or the wench thought it was her tip.
Yep.
Master!
Mm-hmm.
That was a
I think it was
good
more
roll.
appropriate if the guy just literally pushes the
That would be so funny.
I did that in the game. It was hilarious.
Alright, next up is Oliver.
1, 2, point blank, and style point. Okay.
So, first of all, I need to see if he's taking high or low end of his average.
No more cultists nearby.
Maybe
Tears.
no more Ollie either. Oh, geez, you rolled high. Okay.
Alright, so he takes... And now I believe he needs a willpower check to see if you've disrupted what he's trying to do.
I was going to say, would his defense been dropped by 2 by my attack, even though
The
His-
cultist got in the way.
That's a good question.
And I'm
That's
burning
a
a
good
style point to boost this. So I have to see if this is high or low end of average.
Haha, low end.
Fails.
Question: is it raining or is that just like magic that's happening?
It seems to be watered, like
Dripping down.
pouring into this chamber. Yeah, like it's raining outside, and this is what's dripping in.
Okay.
Okay, so he ends up taking some damage.
But does it disrupt the?
Incantation.
He glares at you.
Mm.
You fool! What have you done? Now, no one is in control of the beast.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
You've disrupted my control. The old one is free. You fool!
Better
It's
free
all right.
than under
We'll make
your
sure he
control,
eats you first.
bastard.
This is when we go.
You feel everything starting to shake.
Oh crap. Tiffany.
I think I need to go through the doors they're blocking
Yeah.
and get the grenade ready.
Get the bomb.
The bomb.
The TNT.
The
Dynamite.
5 sticks of dynamite that are combined together.
Tiffany, do you have a present for us?
Do I have a present?
A present for us?
Yes.
Yes, and I have a 7 in my demolition, so, fingers crossed.
Do you have style points? Time to use them.
I kept all 3 of them, actually, just for this
Well, there you
occasion.
go.
Just for this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now's the time to use them.
Well,
So what does
do the
Besides-
cultists stay in
yeah.
my way, or do they go try to protect their master? Like,
in it Harriet and the cultists are they
Are they
moving
still there?
or
They're still here. I mean, yeah, he's not dead. It didn't kill him. It just disrupted what he was trying to do.
but it was their turn before Tiffany goes. That's
It's just a
Him and the
question whether
cultists,
they're
yeah.
still
Oh.
there or whether they've moved to
Oh,
protect their master.
sorry. Yes, I was. At this point, the cultists need to make a willpower check.
Mm-hmm.
They might
Run
not
away.
have what it takes to stay in this fight.
that's a pretty good power.
Yet somehow
It's
they
not like
do.
they're intimidated by me.
Yeah.
No,
Sounds like
they're not.
sounds like the cultists are holding position, waiting for their master to do something.
The fools.
they're the first ones with the tentacles.
Dawn, go ahead. And this is defense minus whatever your dex is.
Minus my dex, so it's just the body roll.
I'm sorry, not Dawn, Oliver.
Oh.
Oliver, it's
Oh,
your
sorry.
defense minus your dex.
Defense minus my dex? Okay.
So basically your passive defense.
Just your body.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
hold on. That'd be minus.
Plus any armor, assuming you have some.
I don't think anyone has armor in this,
I have my briefcase.
I wasn't sure. Well, I
other
mean,
than Adrian and his briefcase.
I mean-
Yes.
yeah.
That's a one.
Ollie's getting the scales, so I don't know if that counts.
Oof.
So basically, he glares at you and tells you that that the old one is free because you disrupted the ritual. Slams his hand out right into your chest, and basically you have a heart attack. This hits you in the chest. You have a heart attack and take some damage.
Okay.
As you feel your heart restarting after that initial again. Yeah.
More scales.
Yeah. You almost feel them creeping closer to your heart and like up your neck.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the
Tiffany, there's
cultists
only one way
are
this can end.
holding the line. And Zheng is next.
There's
Okay.
also a cat somewhere.
This
Hear me.
this trembling, is it all around or is there a direction?
It seems to be coming. It's hard to pinpoint. You don't have really the technology to pinpoint where an earthquake is coming from.
Okay.
It seems to be something is shaking the temple from its very foundations.
Now, these guys seemed intent on keeping us from going north. Is that correct?
And they still do.
Well, then, let's see if I can finally convince this guy otherwise. Let's see. Nope, not really.
Aw.
I'm not very effective tonight. Sorry about that.
You hit him. It hurts, but again,
Yeah.
they're holding the line.
Mm-hmm.
Dedicated cultists.
Obviously.
And Dawn is next.
Can I attack him from here?
If you have any bullets, yes.
I'm not hitting him with a bullet.
Then, no?
No, I have to be.
You're using a more deadly weapon. Sarcasm.
The
Weapon
mighty
from
whip.
a more civilized age.
I'm going to throw the gun at him because I'm out of bullets, and that's what you do in movies.
Well, right.
So I
you
can
notice
only
that
attack him
Superman-
melee. Sorry, go
Superman
ahead.
always ducks the gun.
Can I
Yeah,
only
that's
attack
what
him with
Superman
melee
was.
from?
Nope. You don't have the range. You're basically
Okay.
blocked out by your own people.
Okay, so let me recalculate.
Recalculating.
So everything's shaking, right?
It is. Not enough that you guys have to struggle to keep your feet, but
Is there anything with this statue? So if I actually go 1, 2 over to here, what can I see from this?
a stone statue.
Can I climb on it?
Sure.
Okay, I will start to climb on it.
Athletics roll.
Go ahead and make an athletics roll.
I will try
Yes.
to climb it.
During an earthquake, he's climbing up a. Yeah.
Yeah, there's these two jewels where its eyes are.
This
There's a
isn't
lot of
gonna work,
handholds.
guys. I have a 2 in athletics.
And it's wet.
Yeah, it's wet, and there's an
okay.
earthquake, so you don't get any bonus for there being a lot of handholds, and you just kind of slip and fall.
Slide.
All right, I will
Tiffany.
just shout.
Slimy.
What's going on? Why is it shaking?
Tiffany is up next.
My bet is it's something over in this direction. Bang. +1.
Please.
How's that? Does that work?
That'll do
It's
it.
super effective.
Does it take
Yeah.
out 2
It's
for
super
1?
effective. It's super effective.
Does it go down with that?
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect.
That's what I meant by super effective.
Excellent.
Tiffany uses bullets. It's super effective.
Can I
Right.
get around him?
You can
1,
get over him.
2, roll perception.
Yeah, what's up there?
Yeah, I do. I need to roll perception, or will you just show me too? 3, 4, 5, I think. Perception. See what is going on. Hum dum dum dee.
Uh-oh.
I see a long tunnel that leads somewhere else.
To water.
And
I
standing,
think. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
standing just ahead of you in this long tunnel,
Mhm.
if I can make it. Why is he not? Oh, he's in the jam line. Afton
Uh-oh.
Church.
Oh.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, righty then. Look, it's Sweetums. Time to feed the cultists to the unearthly horror.
I'm glad you
I don't know what
saved
my
your
what.
stuff,
How do you
thanks.
calculate your move? What is a move?
It's a stat.
It's
Yes.
on your character sheet.
Oh,
It's,
okay. I have a 6, and I've only moved 5. Can I duck back behind here and kind of use this
Sure.
as cover?
There you go.
That is my Sorry, just I see where it's at. I always forget where it's at.
Hold on, I'm just trying to do something before I.
I do inform my group that Afton Church is here, along with what looks to be a giant octopus. If I see it.
I didn't see that. No, everything's black now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
Ah!
I had to reset the fog of war so I could turn off the fog of war.
Oh snap! There is a giant octopus. A kraken.
Yep,
Yep.
there is a. What happened to the Vikings?
They went down a different passageway.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're
Hey, Vikings!
they're somewhere drinking coffee, non-dairy creamer.
Well, a couple of them seem to have circled around and are behind the kraken.
Hello, beastie.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, I see
Oh,
them.
nice. Okay.
And now it's McCoy's turn.
I'm wailing on this guy. I'm really pissed off
Okay.
since his
Go
cult
for
is.
it.
Only a 4.
And his defense is... Is he taking the high or low end? He is looking really, really bad. Oliver, you're next.
All right. I'm gonna fire at this guy again. I want him dead.
Okay.
Dead. Not just dead, but dead.
Very dead. Not mostly dead. Extra dead. Oh, come on!
Is he taking the high or low end of his defense? Actually, it doesn't matter because with the penalty, he is.
Oh, well, alright.
He goes down, clutching his wound. Moves his hand away, seeming to notice the blood. As his blood touches the water on the floor, the water begins to boil. Everyone in this room takes 1 point of lethal damage, as the water on their feet is literally boiling.
What about
I'm
me
not in
because
the
I'm on the
room,
dais?
You are not in the room.
Yay!
I am.
Everyone except for Tiffany looks like they're in the room.
Okay. All right.
Even though I'm trying to climb on the statue.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes. You also
Officially
feel an
disabled.
intense tremor, and you hear the booming and guttural cry of the kraken.
There. That fit the bill?
Sure.
Try not to sound so disappointed.
Not what I was picturing, but it works.
Adrian, do you have sound effects?
No.
I've been playing the Mass Effect Leviathan DLC, and I assume the kraken sounds like Leviathan, but that's not something I have a sound effect prepped for.
Sadness.
Tiffany, go ahead and roll your defense minus your dex.
Defense minus my dex.
Yep.
Do I get a bonus for being? Oh, I'm not in cover anymore. Sorry, I had to move the character. Oh gosh, why do it say minus my dex?
Because you never see it coming.
Oh, a touch attack, yeah.
You actually do have that here because it was trolling another campaign.
Oh
When they
gosh.
got sneak attack, they played the Persona 5, you'll never see it coming. So.
This could be very bad. I think I might need to. Okay.
Okay.
Hey!
You take 2 points of lethal damage as Afton Church steps around, swings his knife. A cut appears.
I see.
Any Herod is dead for now. The cultist is falling back. Zheng.
Alright, let's see. Moving the map around. So basically that cultist is keeping me from getting to Ashton, is that correct?
Yes, he is. I would also advise getting out of the room with the boiling water floor because
Well, that's part of it too. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's not boiling here.
it is not.
I didn't think so. All right. Sure, I'll blow 2 style points because what the heck?
Because that's always worked well for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And watch, this is going to be his biggest, most epic roll ever, and it's on occultist.
Well, considering how crappy I've rolled so far, that even that would still be satisfying.
Occultist goes down.
Perfectly
Yay.
average.
Yeah, it's just like the quick chop to the side of his neck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah. Hassan Chop.
And we're taking the cultists off the map because there are none left standing.
Yes,
Yay.
indeed.
And
Dawn,
then it's
you're
next.
I was just trying to look up for movement. If I flat out run,
Double.
is it
Double.
only 2 times?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only 2 times, so you basically run twice your move.
And I can't run through Ollie, or can I move through allies?
Yeah, unless we.
Generally, I generally like to say no. In certain circumstances, I've allowed it, but generally, no.
What about this? Is this difficult terrain?
No, I haven't been penalizing anyone for just jumping over it.
2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're hustling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and dive into the non-boiling. Now, do I take a penalty on my defense for that?
Taking the way toward the danger instead of the easy way of just a few steps behind him.
That was really funny. I was actually looking at that too. I was like, could move backwards.
I appreciate the style point, but I didn't even know that was there. I'm zoomed in the bottom of the map is the bottom square.
Like, past the safety just south of you, I'm going to run north through the boiling water toward the Kraken.
That seems like a good idea.
Tiffany is next.
Tiffany is next. Okay. Tiffany goes 1, 2, 3 next to him, moving out of the way. And I get a +1 to my bullets to go boom.
Yeah.
Total of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Defense is okay. He takes some damage. You graze him with that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be up for very much longer. This could be a problem.
McCoy,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Do I have a? What is that voice inside my head telling me what to do?
It seems to have quieted when Inherit died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do something that sounds stupid, but there's a point because of since I
Just
think
do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I think that there is danger. I'm going to start dragging him, and I have a movement of 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna say if you're dragging him, you're probably at half your move.
Okay, well that's all I'm going to be doing is either picking him up and moving, or because my strength is 2, which I would think would be enough to pick him up. But either way,
make a strength check.
So roll just
Okay.
just hit the strength.
Yeah. Oops. 3.
Yeah, you can get him onto your back, so you can move your full move.
Yeah.
But
Okay, yeah, I'm still going to be only at 6, so I'm going to take a point of damage, which I I'm just trying to make him totally dead by possibly feeding him.
I see.
Yeah.
You're bringing the Kraken a snack.
Yeah, well, the guys came back before because So yeah,
Oliver,
that's
you're next.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move. I have 0 hit points, so I'm going to move only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to look at Tiffany and go, you know what has to happen.
You beat me
I'm
to
done
it, you
for.
bastard.
I'm done
Beat
for.
me to it.
Give me the dynamite.
Ah, you bastard. You bastard. You stole my... There you go again. Stealing my lines.
Tiffany,
Cutting
I
off
have
my
no desire.
scenes.
I have no desire to live the rest of my life as a.
You know what? You're
Missing
getting,
my medals.
you're getting a style point for asking, and another style point if she actually lets you do it.
I'm gonna let him because I see what's happening and I really don't want to kill him. So... Is it possible for me to use my demolitions in assisting him with this? Once it gets to my turn. I'll wait. It's.
I mean, it's really just lighting it, and all he has to do is not let the fuse get wet before it goes boom.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask on one of my turns, like, can I make an intelligence roll to see what the dynamite would happen? What would happen to the dynamite with if it got wet?
Yeah, I mean, dynamite is. I believe dynamite still works if it's wet because it's nitroglycerin. It's the fuse that would go out.
Okay.
Correct.
However,
Dynamite is used underwater.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure if you give it enough of an impact, even in the water, it's going to explode.
If the fuse goes out, he's got a hand cannon that'll work just as good.
All right.
Well, she's going to give me the lighter too in case I have to relight the damn thing. Actually, I think I've got a lighter on my own, so yeah. Keep yours. I'll have mine in case you have to relight it again.
All right.
Do you have demolitions out of curiosity?
No.
I don't know if he said we need to
Okay.
roll demolitions.
Dawn, go ahead and defend yourself. Again, it's defense minus your dex.
So still using the shield. Okay.
No, 'cause that's an active defense.
Okay.
You don't,
So just body
you're
then.
not able to. Yeah.
Oh shoot! I rolled body, which is doubling the dice. Do you want me to
No,
reroll?
just straight, just that. No. So like
It's
you
just
said,
two.
the
It's
best
just
way to
two
do
dice.
just roll your defense, but subtract your dex.
You also. Yeah.
You might want to use some style points.
Let me.
If that was double your body, I'm not feeling good about this.
No, he doesn't have much. Crap. I wanted to attack him with my 4 style points, but I think I am going to roll all 6 with. I'm gonna roll my 4 style points with my body, so that's gonna be
Okay.
just a +1 actually for 6 total. Wait, what happened? Oh, let it go.
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
That's fine.
You can put them on the table if you want. I thought you had forgotten.
That's fine. Okay,
So
here's
go
my
ahead and roll
defense.
your full defense. All right.
Okay.
You
throw
didn't
that.
use a modifier.
I just put it in the second box.
He didn't because he
Oh,
spent a bunch
Oh.
of style points. It's fine.
Yeah. So I take 3 damage. I'm down.
All right. Next up is the Kraken.
So does he do the same thing with me, the slash knife, or is he like heart?
He's
hitting me,
running
or-
at you, slashes with the knife.
I like probably lean
obviously-
away, but still.
well, you're not dead, are you? Or
I'm minus
No,
1.
he's dying. Make a body roll at -1 to see if you can stabilize yourself.
Is
The
this
regular
is
body,
with
body
this
times
is the
2,
regular.
yes.
Okay. 1.
Nope.
Let's see. Where is what I'm looking for?
Because it's a difficulty of 2, so you're losing another body.
Oh, I lose another one.
Yep, because you didn't stabilize.
yeah, another health. Yeah.
Uncle Zheng's there. I'm sure he can do a medicine.
I'm
Alright.
too busy. Yeah.
I feel like my
Not with this
briefcase,
guy
like as I fall
cutting
to the
people up.
ground, the briefcase opens and papers just float all over the place into the rain.
Don, I will give you a choice. You may have survived that and take no damage. Instead, the slash completely destroys your briefcase.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a terrible choice.
What a terrible, terrible choice.
That would be a really good dramatic ending, though, for your briefcase. And
Yeah.
Tiffany can make you another one,
I
maybe.
think I'd rather die. I'm gonna be dead.
Okay. All right. That's choices all around. Okay.
When he gets buried, we'll use the briefcase as his gravestone.
Do you
God.
want to be buried with your briefcase?
Now you can cremate me and put the ashes in the briefcase.
Oh dear God.
Throw it in the ocean. Let it sail the high seas.
I mean, if you want to be cremated, the Vikings have if you want to be cremated and have your ashes put at the sea, the Vikings will just skip the middleman and.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about getting to the cremation. I think we're.
Next up in our turn order is the Kraken.
Uh-oh.
Cracky, Kraken. Here comes the Kraken.
All right, and the Kraken is going to do something fun.
Oh.
He's gonna play paddywhack with us.
Let's see.
What is his reach?
Probably like 60 feet.
Enough.
Does he get his turn before Uncle Zheng's at the top of the turn order?
No, I think he's at the bottom of the turn order.
Okay, because he has a 5.
He's a 5, but I put him in at the end of a turn order, so he's
So
technically.
that's why he's getting to act now, because it's
Okay.
yeah.
He came in at the end of a previous turn, and.
Right.
Sorry, I'm just playing with the Kraken's tentacle.
Oh,
You
they're
know,
separate pieces.
Phrasing.
That's so
phrasing.
cool.
Well, we're questioning the Kraken's reach, and so I was moving the tentacle to see if I could figure that out. However,
Sure.
that doesn't come into play right now because the Kraken. I need everyone to make. I'll give you a choice. You can do this as athletics or acrobatics. If you have both, you can give yourself a bonus.
I have athletics, so
I
use
have-
that.
I actually have both, so.
So there you go.
If we don't have acrobatic, what is acrobatics? Isn't that dexterity based?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
It's not on my character sheet, and yeah, I should have all of it.
Athletics is a 0 level skill, so you have
Yeah,
it.
okay. But
Dawn, you don't have to make this obviously because you're
If
already
you-
on the ground.
if you aren't skilled in something, is it a -2?
Not if it's a 0 level skill.
Okay.
There.
I rolled a 0.
All right.
Why didn't you roll acrobatics?
Because I don't have it. Although I do have a 4 in dexterity, so they would both be a 2.
Okay. And
Okay.
Oliver, did you roll?
I did. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause
there it is.
I
see.
forgot acrobatics is
Everyone-
listed.
Everyone except Tiffany keeps their feet. Tiffany, you fall to the ground and have to use half your move to get up.
Okay.
I'm going to be a merciful god and say you've handed off the dynamite to Oliver before you did that.
Oh, it's not like it takes any effort, any
I was-
harder to do it from the ground.
No, I was thinking I would just do it from the ground.
talking more about I would not want to fall on a dynamite bomb.
I thought I was holding it in my hand and I just fell backwards. Is what I was
Yeah,
imagining.
I will say, all right, you fall. Oliver
On my
gets
butt.
Oliver can get the bomb. It doesn't drop and potentially. I don't know.
It's not nitro, so it's not going to explode from being shaken.
Yeah.
So dynamite is basically nitro that's been stabilized.
That
But
is correct, and it won't explode from shock unless it's sweating.
Okay, I was thinking of the one in Lost where it's like maybe
Yeah,
that
that's
was
because
sweating.
it was sweaty. That
It was
because when
about 100 years
TNT
old or so.
sweats, it's because the nitro is leaking out, and that's when they
Okay.
become unstable.
Man, I haven't seen that in so long.
Alright.
Yeah, it's. I played a sapper in a game, so I read up on exactly how
Okay.
TNT works. It's fun. I actually
And-
did that scene where I tossed the stick to someone. Here, check this. Does that look sweaty to you? Like, what?
It's amazing the kinds of things that you look up for RPGs.
Oh, heck
I'm
yeah.
convinced anyone who's played enough is on a special list with the government.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, there's a meme about that actually.
Like,
Mhm.
The government wondering why I put
the
5
guy in
feet.
my other game works for like the Department of Defense. I don't know what I don't know exactly what he does because I think he's already told me too much. But one day for our game, he changed the whiteboard in his home office to this like conspiracy board of everything going on in the game. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
dude, you are the last guy who should have a weird conspiracy board in your office. Like Hollow Earth, Baron Adolf Nigga, the Fata Morgana. Where are the Mantis Men in big letters?
Oh, dear God. That's hilarious. That certainly beats mine, where I played in a superhero game where the GM decided that the NSA was the one in charge of government supers, right?
Yeah.
So that means he created all this paperwork with National Security Agency plastered all over it. And it's like, well, I certainly can't think this to work. So,
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, dude, you work for the DOD. I'm already convinced the NSA is watching our stream. You probably shouldn't have that in your office. Like, I was waiting for him to go to work on Zoom and end up disappearing. All right, next up in our turn order is, wait for it, Uncle Zheng.
Yep. So I will. I am not feeling confident about this because, well, the dice roller hates me. But I will spend the last 2 style points
Okay.
and try to knock this guy's block off because
Okay.
he has offended me greatly.
Little murder of one's friends will do that to you.
Indeed. Yeah.
So his defense
A 5.
is,
So I still only roll the average. Yay.
so defense is that. So he takes. You get a decent hit on him. Dawn, make a roll to stabilize yourself.
Minus
Come
2
on,
this time?
Dawn.
Yep.
Come on, Dawn. You can do it.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. What is your body?
2.
No, you're rolling twice your body, sir.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what
Your
the
body
roller
times
does.
2.
Yeah, the roller does that, but I'm also at a minus
Well, it's saying
2.
an average of 1. Oh, I guess it's because of the modifier with
Yeah,
the
so
body.
it's 2
Oh,
times
that's
2,
right.
so it's 4, but minus 2. So I'm actually only rolling 2 dice still. At this point, I think I can't stabilize myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you should have used your style point at least.
Tiffany.
Oh, I used that style point, didn't I? Or was that new?
No, I think that's the one I.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's new for
So I'll
you.
The
roll
one-
it for
yeah,
you.
Yeah, I'll use it. Sure, I'll try.
I don't want to die. Yay!
There you go.
Well, that's
There you
2.
go.
You are
You're
stable.
stabilized.
All right, worth
You are
it. Thank
You are
you.
stable.
You are
I'll
stable at
undo the
-2.
damage. Oh,
Tiffany.
thank you. You can do it.
Tiffany
I don't
wants
think I can if
to.
it's negative. I think you have to do it on your end.
Okay, I'll do it.
Tiffany wants to get up off her butt,
Okay.
give Oliver a hug, and say,
Aww.
"You were a really good companion," and don't get the fuse wet.
But okay for that, because Tiffany definitely would in a heartfelt goodbye
Include
on proper
instructions.
dynamite usage.
Yes, indeed. I confer. Yes.
And can I roll my demolitions for it now?
I mean, you don't have to roll. Taking the average, you can light the dynamite and
Yeah. Okay.
With the appropriate timing on it.
yeah.
Tiffany,
Yeah.
how long do I have? How long do I have with the fuse?
How long does he have with the fuse?
How long do you want it to? Like, if you want it, you can make it a little boom as soon as he gets to the Kraken.
How long do you need?
Like wire
But how
cutters.
far of a fireball would that
Can
Do you need
can
this
give me
much?
5 seconds?
Can I make it 5 seconds long?
You absolutely can.
Is that how long
I-
a turn is? Is it 6 seconds?
15, I think.
What- one turn's
demolition-
worth,
roll
whatever that is.
demolition if you want to make it 1 turn long.
Yeah.
There you go.
Call
One
it
turn
20
off.
seconds.
No, with how big this is, do I know the radius on how much would explode?
It's at 5x5 because it's 5 sticks? Or
Let's see, dynamite. Yes, you would.
With my average being 3+.
The only thing that would kind of interfere with that is not knowing the composition of this, not knowing how much of it's going to get.
A best case and a worst case scenario.
Right.
Like, because I want to be out of the range when it goes off.
5 feet for traditional.
But I also want to know if I should grab Dawn's body or if we're good.
So it's
Well, we
gonna
got
be
enough
a,
other
it's gonna
people.
be a 5x5, 5 square by 5 square blast.
So if we go into the big chamber, chances are, we'll just have that classic leap as explosion occurs behind us. That sort of thing. Is it still boiling out there?
It appears to have calmed down out there.
Thank God.
It was
Which
a
means it's probably going to get up soon.
It was a reaction to Inherit's blood, and he has stopped bleeding into the water and has started bleeding onto McCoy's back.
That's true.
Wait. Oh, I see.
McCoy's carrying the corpse. I just didn't move the token.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
All right, McCoy, you're up.
Oh, I don't think McCoy's going to get to it before the crack. We don't know what's going on. We're in character.
Yeah, and my waist are to block too. Can I stand
water
over?
on your feet is no longer boiling.
Yeah. Well, you can go around the corner. Basically.
Yeah, Don's
here.
on the ground, so it's well. I'm thinking maybe if I can kick the guy, this guy, I will, but I don't know if I can get in position to do that or not while carrying the body. Or,
I mean, I will say I will allow you to drop the body as a free action if you want to.
well, I'm wanting to feed it to the big. Like I said, I don't know what's going on
Sure.
with those guys.
Right.
But that's why I was thinking, since my waist blocked.
If you want to drop the body and try to take this guy out, you can't. I'll let you drop it as a free action. Otherwise, you're gonna
drop it
obviously-
on the Donna.
Actually, I will let you attack with a penalty because you'd have one free hand.
Well, I was going to kick him. That's.
You can
Okay.
move here. And
You
then
could
you can.
step, you could stand over Don. He's prone.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I was thinking I would just kick him. I didn't think I could use the sword.
Drop
with
the
carrying
body right on top of Don.
Yeah.
use big brain. Use the body.
Go ahead and make your attack. The body is too unwieldy to be an effective weapon.
Yeah, it's
You
just
can't
a
hit
basic.
a mofo with another mofo.
Yeah, and like I said, it's like I'm just going to do my straight brawl because I feel like any penalty would be countered by doing the total attack or charge or whatever you want
Right, yeah.
to say.
Straight
So
brawl's fun. You're right.
so 3, but
So his defense is, and it would be minus. So is defense is. So it would be minus, and another minus. So he's dealing with, and then okay.
Yeah, because I did attack him, so.
Yep. Oliver, you're next.
All right, so I have the dynamite and it's lit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to move as close as possible to the Kraken without
Jump
getting
into its mouth.
getting it wet.
Okay.
So, like, is that possible?
that's
Yes, it
6.
is.
So
Could I get one more?
There's
You
a
could
tentacle
double.
in
You
there.
could run it. You could
I'm
double
sorry?
move.
So Oliver, we're gonna resolve that in a second to see whether you
Okay.
can dodge the Kraken.
I have no idea where the Kraken actually is. I'm assuming it's right there, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, the Kraken is the big octopus-looking guy.
Right.
Yeah, so you can get up to here, and if
All right.
you want to go any further, we might need to.
That's probably close enough. If that's where the Kraken is, then that's close enough.
you throw it.
It's not very complicated. I go to where it is without.
Yeah, at the end of the
Whip
turn,
rat.
that thing is gonna boom.
Yeah.
Afton Church is blocked. He's going to fall back, drop his knife, and he is going to offer to surrender. The Kraken is going to take one shot at Oliver. Oliver, defend yourself.
You said you were going to give me a style point if Tiffany gave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put both of those into defense because why not?
Okay.
You could
Why would I
do
not
total.
do that?
Yeah. All right.
So-
Yeah, total defense because you didn't attack. Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, wait a minute. Would that?
Yeah, because that'll add 4.
That's 4. That's 4 plus the 2, so that'd be 6 then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, 6 plus
That
7.
just means you can't throw the dynamite this turn. But then again, you're
That's
not
fine.
throwing it. You're
That's
just
not my
holding
point.
it.
Oliver
Yeah.
takes 1 damage from the Kraken.
Is that non-lethal
It
or
is.
lethal?
It is. It is non-lethal. It is a brawl.
Okay.
So.
It does put me over 0 though, so I am now unconscious.
Unless you roll your body.
Well, actually,
Unless I roll my body,
If
yeah.
you're at
Kraken
0.
can
he
attack
could
with
not have defended.
Guys, the Kraken can attack with multiple tentacles.
Yeah.
One of them slaps Oliver. Another one reaches out, encircling him, bringing him to the Kraken's mouth.
Well, I was going to say
Kaboom!
he couldn't have defended because you were at 0 or below. You could have.
I was
only
at
Don't worry
0.
about it. Don't worry about
But I
it.
Okay,
moved.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
moved, so yeah, I
We're
couldn't
there.
have defended.
We're
Okay,
there.
fair enough. Yeah.
Tiffany's just
Okay.
standing there like this. Actually, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That is cool.
Kaboom.
The temple begins shaking even more.
Yeah.
You guys. I'm gonna need some athletics checks if you guys want to make it out of here alive.
Yeah. I will. Well, I don't have any stop points, but I will pick up Don
Okay.
and
Can-
firemen carry him out.
Can I use like all of my style points to get out of here alive?
So, Zheng, first of all, Zheng, make a strength check.
Strength check or athletics check?
Strength check to hoist Dawn.
All right. I was hoping I could do an athletics check.
I'll let you do it as athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little better there. Oh, forgot to turn the modifier off. Nope. Of course not, because dice.
Alright.
Dice do
Nope.
hate you.
So yeah, they do. They hate me badly.
Yeah, you're having trouble lifting Dawn.
Well,
possibly
it's
because
trying
McCoy
to
is stepping
push-
on him.
Push the head cultist body off of him.
Well, no, that's me. I'm on top of him. I'm stepping on his
Alright.
his pants.
Anyway,
leg and-
go ahead. So I'm struggling to pick him up, and I fail. Somebody
Okay.
else.
Everyone else who wants to be making a beeline out of here, make an athletics roll.
Can I? Before I. Okay. I'm wondering if I have time to do a quick medicine check on Don to make him at least conscious so he can run for himself.
Yes.
Okay, can I go ahead and do that? The only person I did medicine on was the Vikings and Ollie.
Yeah,
May he rest in
Go
peace.
ahead and medicine Dawn.
Okay, medicine Dawn. Let's submit that. Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Dawn recovered a non-lethal wound. Might as well put McCoy back
I would
on
recommend
top.
Uncle Zheng do the same thing. Actually, is it too late to put style points in that?
No, I will let you mulligan and put style points in that.
Okay, I'll put 2 style points into it. I don't think I would have done more than that because I think I need the other 2 to help me get out of here alive.
Sure.
Oh gosh.
Also, we're not using the map for this. This is
There we go.
There you go.
That's better.
All right. Dawn recovers 3 lethal wounds and converts 1 to a non-lethal. So Dawn is up.
Yay,
All right.
Don.
Well, taking the body and throwing it into the fireball burning Kraken mess
You
because
certainly can. You know.
yeah, well, no, it's of course I might die with or what, who knows what, but that's this guy has been my nemesis. It seems like
So
You can do what you want. If you
Yeah.
want to toss him into the... Well, you can't feed him to the Kraken anymore because the Kraken
Yeah.
is...
Non-existent.
It's sushi.
Yeah.
Calamari.
Actually, Jeff, I will make it easier for you. Debris has filled that part of the tunnel. It is blocked off.
Okay.
The temple is
Just
coming
leave-
down around you.
Right. If you leave him here,
Yeah.
he'll just get crushed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. At this point, I need athletics rolls from everyone who wants to run for their life.
I want to run for my life. My
And how
life
this
is
works
valuable
is
to
it's an
me.
extended action at this point because you guys wasted a turn. You have 3 turns to bank enough successes to escape the temple.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Can
I
I
don't-
use my acrobatics to help me or not?
Yeah, if you have acrobatics, you can...
So we have to make 3 rolls in total.
Yep.
Okay.
can I? How long does it take me to get my briefcase?
You have to take a -2 penalty to your first athletics roll.
Dear
So
Lord, help me.
Zheng gets
Is-
1.
Is the magic guy who surrendered? Is he trying to run too?
So Zheng ends up with 5.
I got a total of 10 successes with my 3
Okay.
rolls.
And so we bank 2. We subtract 2 from each roll for the difficulty and bank the rest. So McCoy
Oh gosh.
currently banked. Hold on. Stop
Oh,
rolling. I'm trying to
Sorry.
track. So McCoy has. Let's see.
I didn't realize. Oh.
So I have 4 successes banked.
Yep. So McCoy looks like gets 7 for his rolls. Tiffany gets 1. Tiffany, I need 2 more rolls from. Actually, Tiffany
Okay.
has a 0 from that roll. I need 2 more rolls from Tiffany.
Okay. I used one of. Sorry. I need to spend my stop points. I spent 2 on
Yep.
Dawn. I just spent another on this, and I'm gonna use another.
I'll give you
So
an extra one because you decided to look out for your friend even at the cost of your own safety.
oh gosh,
is-
we're
that
all
is
gonna
an
die
extra
because of
one.
this.
Not all of them, maybe you, but I need 2 more athletics rolls from you.
Okay. I'm
If you want to
just
spend
gonna-
that last style point, you can.
Dear Lord, help me. I'm getting religious all of a sudden. Dear Lord, help me. Oh gosh, that last one.
Don, I need rolls from you as well because you're conscious now.
Can
So
anyone
Three
assist
athletics
me?
so my question for that was: is the bad guy running with us?
He appears to be. He does not wish to be.
Okay.
Crushed.
So I would like to make sure I have my briefcase. So that's a -2 on my first roll.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can I clock the guy with the briefcase instead of rolling for the first roll?
You can.
Because I don't want him to get away.
Okay.
Okay, so is this with the -2 or is that the first athletics?
The first athletics. Well, it's not going to happen. You don't need to do that
Oh,
if you're
Okay,
not. You're losing a roll, so I'm just going to say pick up your briefcase and attack him.
okay.
But
And
your briefcase has the camera in it. We need you out with evidence.
oh, I think that fell out already.
Oh. Did it?
But okay, if
I
that
mean, the camera is basically like it's been
film's
in
wet.
a briefcase that's been like beaten around and dragged through the water. Like, imagine the worst thing a FedEx guy has ever done to a camera, and then double it.
And then on top of that, get the film wet. And then...
Yeah, there's like no protective material in the briefcase. Like,
So I don't think I did anything to him. So the next things I'm just gonna try to run now. I can roll an acrobatics instead of athletics.
no, if you have acrobatics, you can give yourself a +2 bonus to your athletics.
Okay.
And if you don't have athletics, then you're just rolling your dex. Single die.
I do have it, but it's 2 dice. So here's the
I
first,
should
or
have gotten
the
that.
second roll, and here's the third roll.
Okay.
So 4.
All right. McCoy, you make a beeline, make it out of the temple, no problem. Zheng, you're hot on his heels. You guys turn around to see if anyone else is coming, and the temple just collapses. Basically, yeah, the temple just kind of collapses. The island eventually stops shaking, and the water just kind of comes in because there's now a crater where there was once an island and a temple, and it's just kind of getting filled in. There's no sign of Afton Church, the Vikings, or your remaining companions.
Hmm.
Ollie has style points, though.
Put them into.
Oh dear God.
Well, what
Oh,
is
you
it
know,
if
actually,
you
I
die with
don't.
style points?
Those were I spent those on. No, I didn't, because I didn't do defense. Anyways, whatever.
But if you die with style, it's you're
Yeah, I
You
lose,
lost.
don't I?
All right. So here's the. You guys are able to get to the boats and make your way back to the Viking village. You
Mhm.
have largely resigned yourselves to. Without Tiffany, you're pretty convinced that opening the portal is beyond you.
Mhm.
They should have helped me. That's why I said we're all gonna die.
A few days of living in the Viking village, and the Vikings.
Do
It's
they have a
pretty-
problem with Ollie?
Well, they
Or
would
Slim,
while they were
maybe.
alive. They have a problem with Slim because he's a Draugr.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Slim.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. Not in they're driving him out of the village sense, but in, like, you get the sense that this has happened before,
Okay.
and they're not comfortable with it, but they're not kicking him out.
Right. It's not like he's gonna go around eating people's flesh or something.
Right. After a few days, the Vikings bring two men to the village. You recognize them. One of them is Jason Theodore. The other is Harrison Black.
Interesting.
They inform you that the coalition forces that Jason had kind of rallied the Aegis European operatives, and they, along with the ministry agents led by Upton and Downing, arrived on your heels and stopped the Germans from following you through the portal.
Well, that's helpful.
I wondered what happened to them.
It's taken them this long to figure out how to get it open so they could send a search party in. And he has a lot of questions for you about what happened, Afton Church, the Dragon Rouge cultists.
Right.
Harrison Black is asking about his ex-wife.
Yeah.
I think she killed me.
Sorry.
So
Killed
yeah,
her by
so
accident on purpose.
we provide whatever information we can provide.
Do you?
Well, I mean, we tell them that we were stopping the occultists from performing some sort of ritual, and we succeeded, but all at the cost of our friends' lives.
Okay. I just wondered because I don't know how much Zheng.
Yeah.
Oh, Zheng does not go into details.
Okay.
We stopped the ritual, but people died. That's pretty much what he says. So, he does not go into details. He does not describe what they encountered down there. He just says, there is nobody that didn't get out. Other than us, nothing survived. How about that's the way you put it?
Okay.
Besides the two of us, nothing survived.
Theodore does bring in an Aegis team to, basically frogmen, just to see what's left down there.
They find a briefcase half lodged.
After a day or two of dredging the lake, they do bring Dawn and Tiffany up, unconscious, but somehow alive. They'd been trapped in an air pocket.
Ah, okay.
In the temple. They need medical treatment that cannot be provided wherever you are.
So they need to be.
Theodore's making it pretty clear. We have to get them back through the portal.
Medevac. Okay. All right.
As you guys approach the portal, McCoy, you feel a foreboding.
Yeah, something's. Yeah, I don't think I can go with you guys.
I feared as much. Your existence is now tied to this place.
So McCoy, we're gonna start with you. This is your ending. How does your character live out his days? Or does he risk the portal?
No, he ends up saying, this arming swords, and it seems a good fit. And, even though, the Vikings, haven't taken to me yet, I'm certain, even though it's,
So you decide to stay?
I just decided to stay. It's like, the combination of intimidation and diplomacy, it's...
Sure. In time, you learn enough of the Vikings' language that you're able to understand their ways. You learn that the Draugr have a special place in their culture. They are honored as warriors, those who would fight on after death, but they are still feared. You wouldn't say that the natives the Vikings definitely respect you. They, you have an honored place as a warrior, but none of them ever get particularly close to you. You kind of live out your life among them, but apart from them. And in time, your body does decay. And at that point, you are given a send-off befitting a Viking warrior.
They tie you to a mast and set you on fire.
It's hard to know how long that takes, given that time doesn't seem to pass in this world. Back on the surface, it is several months of pretty intense medical care before you guys come out of your comas.
When Tiffany wakes up, she immediately says, "Where's the portal?" And upon realizing...
Hold on. When you wake up, I need both of you to make just body rolls, Dawn and Tiffany.
Okay. 3.
Full health, by the way.
Okay. Zheng, so we're going to do you next. What does Zheng do after all of this ends?
Assuming Aegis has no further need for my services?
Not need necessarily, but C.S. Theodore has made it clear to you that there's a place for you in Aegis should you want it.
He will certainly be willing to work with Aegis. Perhaps not in a more research nature rather than all this hullabaloo and world traveling.
Desk agent,
it's
not
wearing
field.
on an old body. So yeah. So he'll take an archivist, a research role.
All right. So Zheng begins working at the new Aegis headquarters in DC. DC having, even at this time, a vibrant Chinatown, he finds a place where he can be comfortable and speak the one true language.
Right.
And he is able to be there when Tiffany comes out of her coma. So he and C.S. Theodore are there when Tiffany comes out of her coma. Yes, the first thing Tiffany smells when she wakes up in the hospital is not the sterile hospital smell, but Zheng's tea that he is brewing in the hospital room, much to the doctor's dismay.
Yes.
C.S. Theodore explains to you that they had to dismantle the portal because they couldn't risk leaving it that close to the German border.
Understandable.
They've brought the parts back, but attempts to reassemble it don't seem to have had any effect. It seems
it's very strange. They just seem not to be able to get it to work again.
And you remember from, as you have a photographic memory, you remember the sort of Bertel sextant, the one that was supposed to be able to point out what Bertel described as intersections of ley lines, places where such a portal could work.
Do you have the compass?
We did recover it, among other things.
Perfect. Then it's fine. We don't need to be in Germany. That place is horrible, anyways. How come I'm always unconscious when the portal opens or when people go through it? I just want to know this.
In this case, it's because apparently you blew up the Kraken Temple and some of it fell on you.
I'm blaming Dawn. It's Dawn's fault. You're welcome, by the way, Dawn.
Okay.
Am I in the same room?
You're still unconscious. She rolled higher on the roll to see who wakes up first.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany, Agent Theodore is offering you a place with Aegis. Specifically,
Yeah, go ahead.
Aegis is trying to rebuild their difference engine. They've brought in a man from the UK, a man named Turing, who's trying to get the project back on track, and they want you to co-chair.
I was promised the first time I went into Aegis that should I help you, you would give me access to more Bertel devices. I have yet to see this other than the devices I myself brought in.
Okay.
Under the condition that I do get to see those devices, I will assist.
Theodore nods his head. Very well. If you wish, we have a position of an assistant researcher at our warehouse facility in South
Washington,
Dakota.
D.C. Oh, okay, in South Dakota. Okay. I just have to say hilarious that she ended up working with me.
Oh, I thought it was Warehouse 13 she was being assigned
Yeah.
to.
Tiffany basically gets sent off to Aegis's version of Warehouse 13, which houses not only Bertel devices, but H.G. Wells' time machine, parts of Captain Nemo's Nautilus.
Yeah.
And she lives out the rest of her days in pure bliss and engine oil and other weird electronic things.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
She is, however, remains in D.C. long enough for when Dawn wakes up.
Donny boy.
So you guys have a brief... The surviving members have a brief reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn, again, Theodore tells you everything that happened, and then he extends you an offer.
Dawn is fairly quiet. And
The offer Theodore is making you is... Aegis needs to rebuild. They need someone who can work with the politicians, recruit the best people, and essentially do his job because he wants to retire after narrowly surviving the attack. He's offering you the assistant director position, his own job.
An office job.
so
You should accept on the condition that you get a new briefcase or upgraded it.
I think what Dawn would do is...
Theodore also tells you that, by the way, we found this. He brings out the battered remains of Dawn's briefcase that was found amongst... It was found in the air pocket with you.
Of course.
Clutched in your arm.
Yes, my son Jason told me this had special significance.
Dawn is like silent the whole time and like in the hospital bed with like IV or whatever. And he like starts looking at the briefcase and he is quiet for a while and then he will decline the offer, at least up front. If he would be able to eventually like get released and stuff, he'd probably find like an apartment or whatever, and he would write a book, the fictional story of all of this that happened. And after 2 or 3 months, whatever it takes, he would actually go back and try to find, but not Black. What is his name? Theodore, Jason Theodore, and he'd ask if that job position is still open.
Well, it would actually be C.S. Theodore, who's
C.S.
the
Theodore,
father.
sorry.
Who's the
Right.
director. And he agrees, though he informs you the directors were not happy with your turn as a pulp novelist. Though he personally thinks it helps create some deniability because anyone who comes forward can just be, oh, look, it's the plot of the book.
Right.
But there are some in the board that were not pleased, but he eventually is able to convince them to give you the job. of course, as the years go by, the world breaks out into war. And in addition to the war that the history books will remember, there is a second war that is not recorded. That is the ongoing war against the supernatural that played out in parallel to the World War. In this war, Aegis is on the front lines, and while your time on those front lines has ended, the contributions you make behind the scenes have allowed America to win and freedom to endure. And that's our story.
Yeah.
Huzzah! I'm really glad I didn't die. I was kind of worried. You said
That was the whole point of that last roll. I wanted you to worry.
you said roll athletics, and I'm like, my average is 1.
Yeah.
I should have taken a. You know, I have 16 experience points right now. How many experience did we get from this?
You're supposed to
The
level
real
up before the game.
experience was the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, the treasure was in your friends all along. Okay,
You mean the
I'm
ones
cutting
that
these
we
guys
lost?
open. Yeah.
The ones we lost to hell and to like a kraken?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I will
they are
admit,
well remembered.
I got a little teary-eyed when Ollie was gonna go sacrifice himself, and then Tiffany was like, that was a moment.
That was.
The hilarious part is that I was just about ready to do the exact same thing. So it's like, damn you, there you go again, stealing my lines.
I
ruining my scene.
wouldn't have give Uncle Zheng the dynamite. I wouldn't have given Uncle Zheng the dynamite.
Why not?
Because you're
He wasn't
perfectly
halfway to monster
able-bodied.
down.
Yeah, I've been helping Ollie with his recovery of the arm and his scaly patches the whole time, and I'm just each time I kill a fish, man, I'm like, this is gonna be Oliver soon. Bang! I'm just imagining her doing that each time, and like, if Oliver wants to do a sacrificial death, I don't want to have to kill him. I believe in you, Oliver. Here's how you light it.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Part of me was worried that you were going to use the bomb before you got to the Kraken, and you were going to have a hell of a time fighting it.
Yeah, that would suck. Like, really bad.
But yes.
So, what this was echoing, I played in this one-shot kind of post-World War II game using Ubiquity, where the team was a military team put together to investigate a Japanese island that had been used for research that was in the Bikini Atoll 24 hours before they dropped the bomb.
Okay.
So through all this, we find like the island is full of zombies because the Japanese were experimenting with it. There are dinosaurs because the Germans were playing around with portals. You know, there's all this stuff. There's just monsters galore. My character, who's the square-jawed American, captain, his picture was basically Clint Eastwood, gets bitten, like almost the beginning of the adventure. And as we go on, we find out who these things are, what these things are, and how they come to be. So we're in the research compound. We find the scientist, get the whole spiel from him. My character basically just tosses him into an office with one of those zombies and walks away. We get out. We have at that point in time this guy with a mecha. We have found like the Germans had this like walking tank, and this T-Rex shows up, and we're like, crap. I turn to the Marine sergeant, and all through the game, every time we found bodies, he was collecting their dog tags. So he turns to him and he hands him the dog tags. And the great thing is the player immediately figured out what I was doing. He goes, okay. And he holds out his hand. And I go, oh yeah. And I pull my dog tags off, give them to him. Then I just take the 2 grenades, look at the T-Rex, bing! And I just run pell. And I look at the GM, is like, that's what I'm doing. And he's like, well, I can't say no to that. Okay, fine. Roll a damage, and yep, I basically took out the T-Rex, sacrificed myself, and let the guys get away. But so that's where I was going. I was like, oh yeah, I get to do this again. Oh well, never mind. Somebody else beat me to it.
I think it was fitting though.
All right, Nestor.
No, it was actually very cinematic. It was actually worked really, really well
It was
for
beautiful.
it to be done that way. So
That when you talk about zombies and dinosaurs, I think I told you guys about the one shot I wrote, Jurassic World War Z.
Oh God, that is just scary.
Zombie outbreak is happening. There's
I wanna
one
play that
genetics
so
lab
bad.
that has, everyone's teaming up to try to stop the zombie outbreak before it gets out of control. There's one genetics lab that might have found a cure, but it's in the middle of a tourist hotspot that was one of the first places overwhelmed. Also, that tourist hotspot is Jurassic Park.
So you had the zombie dinosaurs?
Zombies, dinosaurs, zombie dinosaurs, yeah. This was a
Awesome.
one shot I wrote years ago when I was talking to someone about possibly running something at Gen Con.
Awesome.
And I just held it since.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I ended up running that same game a few years later because the GM wanted to run it again, but then he couldn't make it to Gen Con. I said, sure, I'll run it for you. I know how it runs. So I played it in it. I wasn't able to get the same level of just, okay, that was creepy. Because he just did this great job as we're going through this. Is like, what the fuck? What? Oh, holy! There was a lot of moments there. But I'll offer that if anybody is ever interested in that as a run. It's actually pretty cool.
And all those games sound good.
Yeah. So, alrighty. Well, it's after 10. I have to go to work tomorrow, so I will bid you all a good night and wish you the best of luck with your other game.
Take care,
Thank you.
Trevor. If you ever want to rejoin, just reach out and I will be happy to write you in.
Absolutely.
So far, we've already have one dead person, so
Great. Alrighty then. But you guys have a good night.
See you,
Cheers.
Nestor.
Bye bye.